Hello, everybody. Welcome to Marky Gaming. Today, we are back for some more D&D after our fun technical stuff beforehand and some less technical stuff beforehand that had to be dealt with as well. But
That was all on my end. Sorry, guys.
hey, it's perfectly. The Uriah picture would have covered it entirely. So
That actually is true. Yeah, it's true. I had some cat issues. So.
Cat issues.
cat issues.
Cat
But
issues 2022.
we are ready
That's really-
to get back into some D&D today after a couple intense sessions the last 2 weeks.
Lord, yeah.
We'll see if this is intense or really crazy in any way or very calm. We'll find out. These players are crazy and they might do something foolish. We'll see. We'll see.
Is that a hint?
I know, I give a feeling of these DM hints. I'm like, don't do that.
Yeah.
It feels like it.
You guys do what you want and deal with the consequences. So,
As we have.
but yeah, we're ready to play some D&D, I think. I know I've been waiting for Sunday. This has been a long week of D&D, a very good week of D&D with all the different streams we've been able to be a part of, and we're back for this one, making it the full week circulation. So pretty excited to play it today. So why don't we introduce the players real quick, and then we can really get into the meat of the session. So Rachel, take it away.
Hi, I am Rachel /Pip400art on various social media platforms like Instagram and Twitter and TikTok kind of. So you can go find me there.
Relationship.
It is such a love-hate relationship. If I want a TikTok that's gonna work, it's
Yeah, I
gonna
guess
take me
it's
an
there
hour to
too.
make it, and I hate making it the whole hour. So I just don't know if it's worth it. But anyway,
Do you like the result or no?
the result is nice, but the hour isn't. So I don't know.
It's hard. It's hard to know.
Who knows? Sometimes I don't mind. Anyway, I'm Rachel though, and I stream on this channel. Art. It'll be tomorrow at 3:30 CST. I'll probably be working on some commissions. So come hang out with me, keep me company. And for this game, I play Karis, a 17-year-old, almost level 13 shadow sorcerer who just got her best friend back, and it's just the best. The end.
There we go. So, lots of fun with Karis, our Captain America of the group, I guess. That's how we worked it out as our...
Wait, what would that make the
Oh
rest of
yeah,
us?
you missed it.
Yeah, there's a thing in
yeah,
the
I did
Discord we
miss
were
it.
talking about. So, Karis, I think, is the Captain America. Roden is the
Okay.
Winter Soldier. And
The
Yeah.
brainwashed.
Barnes.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
And then we'll introduce Kelly now, who plays the agent. What's her name? Carter.
Agent
Carter,
13.
Agent 13.
Yeah.
So
Who is that? Hold on.
that's
I'm trying
the
The
neighbor
girl from Revenge.
girl.
The neighbor that kind of dated Captain's girlfriend's
She was blonde. She had a
like,
gun.
cousin.
Yep.
Yeah.
Why am I don't have any. That was in Winter Soldier?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she
I
was
feel like I
like
saw that, like,
the one
once,
they
like,
kind
a
of
million years ago.
teased as a love interest almost for a little bit, but
Oh, and then they threw her away and never brought her back. No.
Well, no, they did.
they did
brought
bring her back.
in,
But
They brought her back in the
Did they?
series.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Oh, I didn't. I dabble in like Marvel stuff. Honestly, I like everything I see. Where I'm like, oh, that's good, but I don't ever like keep up or really remember. It's like not outrageously memorable for some.
I mean, you could be Black Widow too. I mean, I guess that kind of works too. So, it's like I'll help you, but
I'm-
not be totally involved. You know.
Yeah, it depends on. I guess yeah. I'm indifferent toward any. I can be whoever.
that's
I'll
right.
be the person.
Sharon Carter, right? Sharon Carter.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
our Sharon
Always
Carter
Sharon.
of the group. Sharon.
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 Okay,
My
Agent
name's
13 of the
Sharon.
group. Kelly, take it away.
Okay, it's fine. Hi, I'm Kelly. I play Raya the Rogue, or Sharon, aka Sharon. Yeah, we're almost level 13 now after the next rest. I'm very excited because I don't know. I've never had a level 13. I've never really played a rogue in general, but level 13 is very fun.
It's impressive.
And yeah, I'm feeling honestly not very confident with our dice rolls next week, so I'm gonna be very risk averse because we got way too lucky last time. So I think I'm just gonna be very safe.
All right.
I don't know. There's a wave of natural 20s that could continue.
Which means, is there a wave of ones coming?
I mean, that is fair.
I don't
We
know.
we already saw one of the other players in another game this week roll like 5 ones in a row. So
Yep.
It was
I don't know.
terrifying.
I'm gonna be pretty. I'm gonna be rolling. I'm gonna be trying to do a lot of different like skill checks just to see how it goes to test the waters, and
there you go.
yeah, we'll see.
So that's Kelly. And down to our Falcon of the group.
On your left. Hi guys.
That's Captain America says that. But...
Well, but I'm on
I'm
the
sure,
wrong
like-
side. Anyways, whatever. I tried to make it work. It's fine. That's just my favorite scene. Hey guys. Apparently, I'm the best friend who's also willing to save the friend, even though he's never met him. And then they'll probably have a little competition later. We'll see what happens. But my name is Bardic Dice, and I also stream here on Twitch. And super excited for this week. We have so many great things happening. So super excited for today. And then on Wednesday, we're officially starting our Call of Another Deep campaign with session zeros for our first 2 characters, Brittany and Nick. So it's going to be a whole lot of fun. Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. And then Thursday, normally we have Fates United, but we will be dark this week, taking a week off since our half of our crew is out of town. So we're going to let them relax and let the DM take 2 weeks to plan epic horrors under the sea. So it's going to be a lot of fun. But I play Roden, the Moon Elf, almost 13. Sorcerer now, majority sorcerer than paladin, so it's starting to, you know, catch up a little bit. So yeah, he's happy that his job is done. He can retire now off into the distance and is never needed ever. Oh, never mind. Just kidding. We have more to do. So
be very careful ever having a character talk about retiring. That's just a rule. I'm 2 days away from retirement, Jim.
That's good to know.
But yes, go ahead and be sure to follow Bardic Dice if you haven't already. So much good content over there. Check it out.
Or don't. It's okay.
Or do. It's not okay if you don't. So we do share a Discord with Bardic Dice. It is called The Tavern. You're welcome to join that as well. Link for that is in the chat. And you can go ahead and post Winter Soldier gifts all today or anything else that's fun in there, because we have a channel specifically for Beacon's Aura to post that type of stuff, make our players laugh. It's a good time, so have some fun in there. I am Mark. I am the Dungeon Master, and I play the NPCs and all the fun stuff in the world. In case you're not familiar with Dungeons and Dragons, that's how it works. I think most people are there here, so. But I think we are all set with our players wanting to get into some conversations with Roden. So let's jump into today's session. Hi everybody, we're back. We were grading Winter Soldier movie posters during that, so
They failed. So
yeah, they failed. So let's go ahead and start today's session with our recap of last week. Our players were continuing the fight against the rejects at the school base that they have. They had made their way into the arsenal, the armory of the of this camp that they've been to before. They've stayed here before. Well, they were mind controlled by Column, but they made their way in. There was a few guards. There was a monstrous creature across the way that started attacking them. An individual with a laser rifle, like an upgraded version of what Raya has, that was able to shoot you guys from a distance with some weird black particles kind of surrounding him. And it was an intense fight. It was honestly one of my favorite fights of all time, probably, because there was so much back and forth, some clutch natural 20s that came through for some people. It was amazing.
It's a roller coaster, truly.
It was definitely a roller coaster. So much fun. But eventually they kind of got to the point where the creature was revealed to be Roden. Had to polymorphed himself into this monstrous form. They were able to subdue the guy with the rifle, and Roden began to flee in kind of a last effort to get away. But the party successfully chased him down and was able to knock him unconscious, as it seemed like more guards were being brought in to kind of contain the situation. Raz, Karis's loyal shadow sun elf, seemed to hold back the guards that were coming in to let you have a chance to get away, where you all hid in Raya's new spell that she acquired, Rope Trick, after being lifted up onto the roof of a building, trying to hide your footsteps, and then up a rope into this pocket of space that's pretty crammed for you all to fit inside of. Pretty tight hole in the ground to kind of peer out through. And that's when Roden took one of the beads that he required from Boyd. A very powerful bead with some powerful magic inside of it. And used it to cast Greater Restoration on Roden. You watched as sort of the skin discoloration that was there began to recede away. He opened his eyes, which were formerly kind of this dark color, and they were returned to the typical blue color that Karis had known for his whole life. And kind of realizing that he was all right. He was restored back to kind of his own mind in that moment. Karis flung herself on him and hugged him, and he kind of weakly hugged back in his tired and beaten state. But that's where we ended. So, you guys are kind of beginning a short rest process, which will basically be the entirety of the spell's duration. As you can sit here and hide out, as you suspect there may be guards looking for you. You want to stay hidden, so.
What time was it when we went up there?
It's evening time. It's, I think, right about 7-ish o'clock. Like, the sun is setting, or set by now.
Okay.
It will be dark by the time you get out.
Okay. And I, just for the record, I would be, because basically I think if we don't climb back down, we just drop out of the space. So I don't want to take any damage. So yeah, I'll be really monitoring my time and like let everyone know when we're like, we have like 5 minutes. So
Yeah.
just for the.
So, take note of the time now. 1 hour. Okay.
And if we can see through, I know, I think Ren would just be keeping an eye out for if any guards are nearby, and just trying to make sure we're aware of that if and when we drop out.
Yeah, I think there's like a hole in the bottom that you can like look down through to see out. So.
Cool.
Yeah, it's like a small hole, so we can even take, one of us can be watching it the whole time.
I imagine like Bewitched for some reason, just that bottle of like all those cramped in there,
Yeah, there's a 3-foot by 5-foot window centered on the rope, so you can see basically down. You can't see like out to the sides, but.
Okay. Cool.
But
And we can hear and everything too, right? We can like hear if there's.
I would say right now you guys are kind of in a different extra dimensional space, so you cannot hear,
Okay.
but you can see down through this hole. If you popped your head
Okay.
through the hole like down, then I could say
Mhm.
you hear, but you would be visible at that point too.
Okay.
A head just floating on a roof.
Yeah.
Hello.
But Roden just kind of looks at you, Karis, and it just seems like he's blinking through and like trying to process everything right now.
How's Carter?
Carter, he's standing there and he just looks happy. There's still some concern on his face, but like it's kind of that realization that he's good now. Like he's all right.
Yeah, I'm like not noticing for a little bit. I'm just like, like just crying. But eventually it's like she seems to sort of like gather herself and she like pops up. She goes, "How are you? Are you okay? How do you feel?"
Yeah, I think I'm okay. Wow. Everything's kind of blurry. Like, my thoughts.
Do you remember anything in the last while?
It's okay if it takes a while to come back. I know you were in there a lot longer than we were.
Yeah, I do remember some stuff. Man, I've done some bad things.
No, that wasn't you.
It was me.
You wouldn't have done those things without Colin. Don't let yourself go down that route.
That's why he had to compel all of us, because we wouldn't have done those things normally, willingly.
Yeah, we were all brainwashed at one point, Roden, so. Okay. What's the last thing you remember?
Like, today?
Oh wait, that's confusing. Start from when you first got brainwashed and go from there.
Do you know how long it's been? Do you have any
Yeah.
idea?
It's been a couple months. Has it been a couple months?
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Time feels really weird right now.
Yeah, it's probably going to for a little bit.
He just puts out a hand on support, like on his leg or foot or something. Just whatever.
Just hold his toes.
Just hold his toe.
You're okay, buddy.
Yeah,
Karis is like doing like this, like trying to pretend like nothing's going on.
Brandon just gives her a look like, come on.
I remember just a little bit about the night I was taken. Not much. Just remember following him. I don't even remember like where I walked or anything. Just following him.
Are you sure you want to talk about this now? I mean, we can do it
Oh,
later
that's
if you
true.
want.
What do you want? Do you want water? Do you want I don't know what else would help right now because we're in this little thing because we're still hiding from Column's guards.
Reach in for any rations if he has. Leftover food. Hand it over.
Yeah, he looks super skinny and just immediately grabs it and starts eating like he is sort of starved at this point.
Yeah, we'll give him whatever we have.
Slowly, of course, not trying to
Thank
overfeed him.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This is. Yeah, thanks.
Do you know, just so we can, because we do want to get you back and healthy and everything, do you know if the way out of here would be best, or do you know the area at all, or no? Do you pretty much stay in the base?
I mean, I know kind of the area, I think. I think I remember most of it.
Do you know where Column is right now?
I think he's at his cabin.
Where's
he has
that?
a cabin?
That's good to know.
It's in the mountains to the west.
Oh,
I got him there. There's like a spell I cast on the ground that makes it so that he can get there.
spell you cast onto ground?
Yeah,
Like a door or something?
It's like a circle when he goes into it and gets sent there.
That's weird.
Is he stuck there until you bring him back?
Or do you have to travel back on foot?
I think typically he has to come back on foot.
We have some time before, because we don't want to run into him again, and if anyone else get brainwashed.
I don't
We have
think
some
he'll be
time.
back for at least a couple days.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I think he's going to meet with that monster.
Zangul?
That's his angle, yeah.
Did you ever meet Zangul?
Think so. I feel like I stood before him at some point. With Colin.
You said you did. You said you did, and you said that you did a magic thing and he gave you powers. And that's, your eyes were different, Roden. Like you had like black right here, and then your eyes were red.
Yeah,
Do you remember that?
It's kind of fuzzy. I don't remember all of it. I just kind of see pictures.
Pictures?
Yeah, like I can picture him standing in front of me, but I don't
Not like a
remember
full
what he
memory.
said or anything.
You were calling him weird stuff like your master and stuff, and then I yelled at you, and then you stopped.
I don't think I was afraid. I don't know why I wouldn't be afraid.
It doesn't seem like anyone who was brainwashed is really afraid or had a lot of actual emotion. That's why you can't truly can't blame yourself, because you weren't even acting. We weren't even acting like regular people.
You guys weren't acting like yourselves at all. There was one point where I'm good now, but at one point I thought I was going to die because I had a parasite, and you were standing there, and when the guy told me, and you didn't do anything. You were just standing there. So that's not like you. You'd freak out normally,
Yeah. Sorry, I don't remember that.
Okay.
When I was brainwashed, I didn't remember I only remembered 2 things.
Yeah, Raya remembered a lot more than we did.
Carter, you didn't barely remember anything either, right?
He just shakes his head. No. Didn't remember much. And he kind of looks over at Carter. I do remember being in the woods with you, and we were attacked by people from the beacon.
Uh-huh.
They were trying to kill me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
They shot fire at me.
They didn't know that you were brainwashed. They thought a lot of people volunteered to follow Column.
They almost killed us because we thought when we were brainwashed, they didn't believe us. They just actually recently started believing us on that.
Yeah.
Wait. He looks at Carter. We killed Samo. We killed Samo.
Hey,
okay.
run. He's okay. He's okay.
How is he okay? He's dead.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
Illuminance brought him back. He's okay.
Give me a persuasion check.
Because we all said, like, oh, yeah, it's fun. Like, everyone is saying it, too. So.
Just straight.
Yeah.
Okay. 18.
Luminance did that?
Uh-huh.
He brought Ren back, too. He's brought a few people back now. And my dad.
Mm-hmm.
You can bring back people from the dead?
Within limits, I think.
Yeah, you have to be dead for 10 days. Or not,
Less
no.
than.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you have to have, like, certain resources and stuff like that, too. But, so it's not
It's
possible all the time.
expensive. But, Brother Hibbert, that was the guy that raised up, my dad. He helped Carter be unbrainwashed, and then he helped my dad.
You can help people? Like that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to learn it now too, because let's just say they're dealing with their own things right now.
How did you do this? How did you help me?
I have a necklace that has these beads. Only have one left, so we have to be careful. We wanted to get you back.
So you can help somebody else?
Potentially, yeah. Who are you talking about?
I don't know. Just there's a lot of people back at the camp.
Eventually. And we're working on a way to protect ourselves from Column. We're gonna stop Column. Free everybody.
You guys had to get past other people to get in, though, right? Are they okay?
We don't know.
I think some of them are okay. We tried not to kill people.
I mean, can we help them?
Not like this, we can. We're pretty weak right now.
So it's real expensive to do the thing we did to you, Roden.
Oh.
It's like, okay, I actually don't know if you know this, because it's not like we paid attention to this before, but like, you need diamond stuff to help with that. And it's not like they're just laying around,
Why do you need diamond stuff to help? That's stupid.
I know it's stupid,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I haven't thought of any other way to do it yet. I tried slapping you, and it didn't work. And I tried talking to you, and that didn't work. And we tried like everything, and nothing else worked but that.
We do think, though.
Some of our magic needs items to, I think, help it focus and help it work. And this is one of those.
But we do have, we think, something that may be able to stop Colin from being able to compel people, which might help everyone. But we're obviously a little too weak to try and pursue him right now and do that. So.
Do you remember Mr. Shaw?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So he's our boss now, and he is making a thing that can maybe stop the brainwashing. It worked on Raya already.
Mm-hmm.
Does that need diamonds or?
No.
Just science.
Yeah. Just science.
And time, because there's takes resources.
Yeah, he just
and
needs and power. So I don't know if you remember this, Roden, but basically anyone that has an injection is what Column, that's who Column can brainwash. So it's just when he talks to you, it kind of like happens. Sometimes you can fight it, but I did not do a good job most of the time.
So you could do it again.
If, well, hopefully if Yashaw's able to get his injections, like, perfected, then it wouldn't be able to happen again. Because when Colin talked to me, which I've been compelled before, when Colin talked to me this last time and the serum worked, then I didn't even feel compelled at all, so. It's tricky.
Okay.
Hey, Ronan, again, you don't need to talk about it, but there was someone that fought with you today in the gym. He had a gun. He was commanding all the other guards. Do you know who that was?
Henry?
Henry?
Yeah. Oh, I think he works for Spire?
He worked for Spire?
I think so.
Currently works.
Was he the guy on the inside that Mr. Shaw was talking about?
Maybe.
He's the one who blew up the power station.
Okay.
Wait, was he with you guys the whole time, or did he just leave to go? Did he just get there after was he working at Spire and flipped the power station and then?
Yeah, he's been.
To the base.
I think he's been working for Column for a while.
Really fast, Mark. Would we remember in our time, like, could we tell the people who were compelled and who weren't, like, when we were there, or was it all just like, you know?
Like, do you remember who was there? Is that your
Yeah, like when we were there, could we tell who had been injected and who hadn't, and could we tell like who was there of their own free will and who wasn't, or it would just be all just like the same to us?
I feel like you would be under the impression that everybody there has been injected.
Okay.
Roden, do you think it would be bad for me to ask you what you remember, though? Because it might be important.
I mean, if it's important, go ahead. That's fine. I can try to remember.
So you remember sorta. So you remember sorta Zangul?
I mean, I remember standing there. I just remember standing there. I don't remember much else. But I know Column said that Zangul's trying to help us.
Oh.
Yeah, I think Zangul was. Yeah.
So that. So Luminance brought us here, and Zangul wants to kill him so that we can be free.
So we actually asked Luminance about this, and Luminance apparently doesn't know much about it at all. And he seemed truthful. I think he's got
Yeah, there's like other worlds or something, and Zangul's from one bad place, and Illuminance is from another place with more guys that look like him or something. And he He
description?
said that there was a bunch of demons that were attacking, so he came down to protect the people that were left.
Okay.
And Zango's supposed, I guess he eats people's souls.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm confused. I don't know.
You don't have to think too hard about it now.
Yeah, it's a lot to take in, like everything, and we have been able to do it every day for the past 2 months, so it will take probably a long time to remember all of it.
Just
Hey, Mark.
surprised. But yeah.
Go, I was just gonna say, is Roden the only one that seems malnutritioned, or did all the guards seem that way?
They all aren't like super well fed, you know, but he looks worse than most people.
Well, Roden was gonna say something.
Yeah.
He just kind of looks at you, Karis, and surprised you're spending time with the Lumens now.
I know, so weird, right? Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah, I think it helps when he like raised my dad up from the dead, you know, and also helped Carter and
Mhm.
Ren.
Yeah,
We
that makes sense.
protected him from Henry's attack. Do you think Henry's dangerous?
He's good at what he does.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Refresh is done.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about it. That's okay.
I mean, I think we should probably get back to Spire, but if we know
Agreed. No, I-
Column's gone for a few days, maybe now's not a bad idea to rest and then stop him. If we have a chance.
Almost. I mean, I drank all my potions, and I don't know.
I don't
We
have
barely
tons
made
of
it out.
spells left.
I'm saying we rest. Do it tomorrow.
I want to get Roden back to the city.
I
So
agree.
yeah, I feel like he's
Just
pretty
bringing
weak.
up
I
the
don't know.
idea. I was gonna say you, me, and Carter. Have her start taking Rodden back.
I don't like the idea of us not being together. Especially because we were, you know, it was like really close.
Yeah. Just an idea. Just with knowing Column's not here, we have an opportunity.
How often did Colum leave for his cabin? Do you remember, Roden?
Don't remember schedule or anything. It just was kind of whenever he needed to. He had like a mirror he communicated with us when he was there.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we have one of those. Yeah.
Do you have a mirror?
He left it.
Yeah.
One of his, I guess, people left it or died and had it, and we gave it to Mr. Shaw because we didn't know what to do with it.
It's a demon mirror.
Mm-hmm.
He was trying to make a deal with us, but we said no.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do you remember the attacks on the city?
Yeah, I remember doing that.
It was just to kill Luminance every time, right? Or was there other things that they wanted to do?
I think the hope was to kill Luminance or at least weaken him.
Hmm.
Did I hurt other people?
Doesn't matter
the
now.
attacks?
Yeah.
I
Um,
don't. I'm trying to think if he did. I can't remember.
I don't think we saw you do anything.
I mean, to be honest, Roden, every time we saw you, we were trying to chase you down, so you were like running away from us, or you'd
And
be
you're
with
usually-
Column.
yeah, you do just be with Column, kind of transport him around and everything with magic. So
Yeah.
Chad.
Honestly, Roden, I need you to not just hear me, but believe this. Because I know firsthand what carrying that guilt feels like. You're not the same person that Colin was controlling. You didn't do any of that because you chose to do that. What you decide to do now going forward is what matters.
with your actual brain and thoughts, and not.
Rodden, focus on me, okay? I know there's a lot of other stuff going on, but I really need you to hear what I'm saying right now.
Just there's a lot to think about right now.
I know. It's a lot going through your head.
But I did those things still. Like, I did them. It's not like I didn't do them.
I know. But again, you wouldn't have done it if it wasn't for Colin. And now you get a chance to make up for that. And do good.
Yeah, you know more about him probably than anybody right now.
The whole city hates us and thinks we've done a lot of bad things too, but that's not going to stop us from saving all those people and making this place a better place.
Hey, even if, like, I don't know. I mean, I was only brainwashed for like a week, but we tried to kill the guy that resurrected my dad. So I felt really bad. I mean, I think it's normal to feel bad. But, like, I want you to know that all the stuff that happened, like, I never blamed you. Like, none of us did. Even with my dad, I wasn't mad at you or Carter. Even with all the stuff after, I wasn't mad at you. I mean, I wanted to blow up Colin's head.
Of visible wins from both Rodden and Carter at mentioning killing your dad again, but
She's a little blunt.
yeah.
And then she, like, if I notice, is sorry. I mean, I'm just.
It's what happened. It's unavoidable now. But he's not dead. And we have a chance to protect him.
And he knows that you guys didn't do it in your right mind, so. Everyone knows that.
But I remember in the attack, the last time, last night,
Mm-hmm.
he was killing people. Like, he was just shooting people and killing them.
Was he? I guess we didn't. We only were there. We only saw you when he went after Illuminance.
No, Illuminance was shooting and killing people.
Oh!
He apparently said that he could see into their hearts. So I told him that they were brainwashed. Supposedly, those guys.
Well, they were attacking the beacon. We didn't. I mean, if we can't help them, they start killing innocent people. We didn't know what to do.
I mean, It's hard, Roden. Like,
Why would he kill
think-
them and not help them?
I don't know if he could.
And it takes a lot
Remember
of
how I
resources.
said
to
it's
do that.
expensive?
And not just expense, it's like hard to even find. We have 1 diamond left, that's it.
I do think there's more to this that we don't know about yet.
That's what we're trying to figure out.
I mean, most of the people that joined Column, I mean, I'm not sure if they were good people to begin with. I'm not saying it's right, but that might be why he said with their heart thing or whatever.
I mean, everybody I met was really nice.
Yeah, that's the part of the brainwashing.
Yeah. When I snuck in to try and see if you were there, I tried to kind of cause some trouble, and it seemed like no one was even reacting normally or like a person. Like like none of you guys had personalities anymore. You were just like shells.
You just
I-
all wanted what Column wanted above anything else. Like, you still were like kind of yourselves, but no matter what, it was whatever Column wanted. And one of the first things Column said to us was to get along with each other and be nice to each other.
He wanted unity in his ranks, so there's nothing for him to worry about. He could leave and do all that stuff, and nobody was gonna do anything.
There was even a turtle man that we met who said that he used to kill like everything he met, but then when he got injected and Colin talked to him, now he's nice to everybody. Like, so
'Cause he is told to be.
yeah.
I don't think people are fully themselves until you get uncompelled, and then, you know, we would be able to see like if they actually were, I guess, nice or not.
And even so, not that it's okay, but there's only so far that you can save people. Sometimes in the middle of a fight, sometimes things go too far.
What is that supposed to mean? Like, it's just okay to kill people in a
It's
fight
not
when you go too
okay.
far?
It's not okay. There's only so many people you can save at a time.
But that saving and going too far are two different things.
I know.
Well, in this case, you know, if rejects and everyone were attacking the city and they were trying to take out the beacon and kill lots of innocent people, we weren't able to unbrainwash them, so we were trying not to use any sort of lethal force, but we were trying to stop them too. We couldn't let the whole city be taken over, so it's hard to know in the moment.
And I think a lot of people don't even know what's going on. They're just now starting to believe us, Roden.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all of them didn't believe that there was a brainwashing thing at all. They thought that everyone that followed Column just wanted the darkness. So, and they thought that we were bad too for a really long time. So, like, when we'd say, no, that's not how it is, they just didn't believe us. So, like, there's a lot of things going on. A lot of things people don't know. A lot of things people think, but it's not true.
Real quick, what are each of you thinking about as you're talking with him? Like, what's your mood
Thinking about?
right now? What's your character's mood?
My mood?
Yeah.
Like,
is there any other things that are, like, distracting you, weighing you down, anything like that at this moment?
I feel like I'm kind of distracted by like what's going on probably outside of this. Like, I'm pretty like, focused on like the time and what we're gonna do after the dementia. So it's like we're trying to kind of like keep him up to date to like enough to. At least I
You're
am. I'm
very
trying to keep him,
focused
like,
on looking down through the hole and everything. And okay.
Yeah.
I think Karis's full focus is him. And like occasionally Carter, just because I feel like all of them are like not doing well, but like mostly Roden and like trying to like help him not go into hysterics type of thing.
Okay.
Ren's probably holding on to his focus and definitely is racked with a bit of guilt as kind of he's feeling a little hypocritical right now.
Okay.
But there's a lot of warring with kind of what he's been warring with this whole time of like, at the end of the day, we're trying to save and protect people. And trying to do his best, but knows that things have gotten ugly.
What's your passive insight, Ryan?
14.
You sense that Roden is locked in on you. And he just is studying you as...
Is it like angry or just intrigued?
You can give me an insight roll now that you kind of notice he's locked in on you.
If do I notice my passive insight's now 23?
And mine's 17.
Yeah, do we notice it all or no?
Yeah. You both would notice too. He's kind of staring at Roden.
12.
Can I insight him then?
Sure.
21.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm wrong.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. 23.
Okay.
1.
You roll the 1.
Okay. In true Karis fashion with her friends and family.
And the wave ended, and now the nat 20s go back to sea, and the ones return.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Karis, you're not really sure why he's looking at Roden.
Just kind of weird, yeah.
It's like, okay. And Roden, you're not even sure. You're just kind of looking at him like, why is he looking at me? This is weird.
Stared into my soul.
But Riot, you get sort of this sense of just thinking about everything he's saying, and you see it start to turn almost towards anger.
I guess I'll kind of like look at him and be like, and kind of look at Ryan and be like, we're figuring this out as we go too, and honestly, we are suspicious about a lot of different motives of even Illuminance and things like that, even though he did, or at least I am, even though he did help us. You may have to sort out and figure out what you think is right in this. We don't always get it right either. And honestly, we've all done some not great things I don't think we even need to justify, so. But you can maybe, honestly, with your insight and your experiences, you may give us a lot of, I guess, light to be shed on the experiences of people within Calm's ranks, because we were only in it for a little bit and we don't remember a lot of it. So we're not even saying that everything we're doing is, you know, how we're gonna stand later once we know more.
We're far from perfect, too.
Like I said, honestly, we're figuring it out as we go. This has been difficult to figure out with not a lot of, you know, information.
How many people did you kill to try to save me?
Wait, all the people that I like, you know, I don't think I killed like really fast. Do we know that Ren like kept, like, would we remember that or have that?
Dying.
Well, yeah, but we didn't have to, I mean, yeah. Okay, I didn't know if we would know, like, if, you know, Ren had like left moving up, but all that's okay.
All did nothing to save anybody.
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
You did one, and then that person got blown up
Then they got
immediately.
exploded.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's one person out of everybody that you guys remember any attempt even to help.
Mm-hmm.
We had one goal, and it was to save you.
That's
We were trying our best not to have any extra casualties, but when they are trying to kill everyone there, and again, they've killed and attacked people that we know and love, we were just trying to get you out as fast and as easily as possible.
He just kind of looks away from all of you like he's very upset.
Roden. There's really nothing that I know I can say gonna change anything. And it's not okay. And it sucks. And I have so much anger in the fact that we've been put in these situations where people have to go up against each other instead of getting along to protect the city. But I've lost all of you around me, and I've lost Karis and Riot, and we've died against demons. We shouldn't even be here. So it's not okay that we killed people. But I'm scared. I'm scared of losing more people. I lost my mom. Chris lost her mom. We lost you.
And unfortunately, you were a very key tool for Column, and he obviously used it to kill lots of. I mean, he didn't make you, from what we've seen, kill lots of innocent people, but he was a lot more powerful with you by his side. A lot of people were going to continue to die and be captured and be compelled. We sort of have to. We're having to kind of look at the big picture, unfortunately. You know.
Column always said to not kill anybody unless they stood in our way.
Yeah,
How are you guys different? What makes you different than him?
Because Colin puts people that doesn't want to stand in the way to protect himself and to protect everybody else. What he's doing is a lie.
Yeah,
If
he's
he
using
had,
those people to
yeah,
try and stop
if
us.
he had people that joined up to his cause because they wanted to, then yeah. But he's hiding behind people that he's controlling, using them as shields. Some people, I'm sure, want to be here. But who knows what lies he said to make them think that. I'm not saying it's okay to kill. We've been trying to save people this whole time, and everything was happening so fast, and I should have gone back to save people. And I'm sorry. We barely got out of there alive.
We were trying to be careful.
On me, Roden.
Originally. I mean, there was a guy I was trying to save, but then the other rejects bombed him. I don't know. Maybe we should have stayed back, but I'm
We
sorry
all almost
if you're
died,
mad.
though, multiple times.
And I don't know.
I don't know what to say to you guys right now. I don't know.
Right now, you don't have to like us or even want to you know, help us, but we do just need to get back safely. So we need to make sure that we're at least on that page together where we can at least just, yeah, get back to the city in one piece.
Okay.
How long has it been now? Like, do we
Do you guys? Oh, sorry.
It's not like the full hour yet, but it's
okay.
getting closer to the hour mark. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna say, like, yeah, we need to start thinking about, because this place is gonna disappear soon, and I can't do the spell again. So we'll need to find a way to get out of here.
Well, do you guys think a lot of people died though? Because it's not like we were like trying to finish them off. We were just trying to get in and get out.
Well, the fact that Roz stayed back and made sure that I went forward, like, I think that he was gonna hold people back, but there were more people coming. I think they might have stabilized the rest of them. Like, I think that what'd you say, the spy researcher, I think he's probably fine. I mean, we don't know, but people came in, they probably helped their friends who were on the floor.
Yeah. Roden's just quiet right now.
Karis looks almost like confused, like
Mhm.
like it is not. She doesn't really get it, but it's also in front of everybody. What is Carter doing to all this?
Carter is hanging back, kind of leaning up against one of the walls of the cube, just kind of like looking at him very
Does
quietly.
he? Can I insight Carter and see like what his? Yeah, I want to
Me
see what his like.
Sure.
I was gonna say,
Um,
Garrus, you'd probably notice Ren's normally like a justified courageous after fights. This is probably the most guilt racked you've seen him after a fight in a while. So you probably notice Ren's being a lot more quiet than normal.
Yeah,
too.
like everyone is in a
Yeah.
weird place. Okay.
I'm just kind of in go mode. I'm like, we gotta get out of here. We can discuss morals later. Like, let's just get out of here. Like, you can hate us, I don't mind. I got 24.
24.
I got 11.
Okay. Yeah, Carter is hard to read for you, Karis. Just a little difficult to get through his shell. Right as you're, assessing everybody in this room because you're just kind of figuring people out. He looks deep in thought, like he's thinking through something. Maybe remembering something. But he definitely looks a little upset too. But yeah, Roden's very quiet now. Carter's sitting there pretty quiet as well.
Since I'm sensing the mood is down and everyone's kind of like, meh, I'm gonna be like, okay, let's. Like I said, we can discuss this later, but do we know a best way to, like, do you think the rejects will be searching for you for a while, or do you think that they will have gone back to, back to the base?
They might look for a little bit. I don't know if they'd stay for the whole thing.
Okay.
I don't know how long they'd be looking. They might.
If I look down, oh sorry.
They might go back. I'm not sure.
If I look down the little like window, have I seen anything this whole time, or?
Give me a perception roll with disadvantage for.
Disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay. 11.
Okay. So yeah, you're kind of looking around, even with your goggles. Like, they can't see super far with those dark vision. So you're looking. You don't spot any guards. You don't see anybody nearby. You don't hear anything.
I can climb down the rope first and sneak around and kind of scout out while we still have time and you guys are still up here, just to see if there's anyone still looking, if we think that would work best.
Are we leaving? Is the hour up?
We don't have a lot. Well, that's what I'm saying. I could scout out while we still have time so you guys could remain hidden, and hopefully I can kind of see what would be the best direction to.
Are you rested up? Are you healed up?
Can I have been resting while we were talking or no?
Yeah, you guys could have done a short rest. So.
Okay.
I wasn't sure
Yeah.
if her leaving early to
If she
scout
leaves
would interrupt
early,
that.
if she gets a short rest, yeah.
Oh, do I?
That's
I mean,
what Ren's trying to avoid.
It's close enough, I'll say, by the time we get to this point that you've rested up, you've recovered enough. So
Ren
Okay.
just shakes it off and grabs his shield. Can I do a quick look before she leaves?
sure.
That would be a 16, 15, 15.
Okay.
Math.
You also do not see or hear anything.
I think we're okay for now.
Okay. Should I scout first, or do we want to just all go? I
Sure.
think it might be best. Okay, I'll scout first. Sorry, I'm using my dice. 2, 3. Okay, I'm gonna climb down the rope, please.
Sure.
Sneakily, so I can even move
So
slowly.
there's a rope hanging down now from your
Mhm.
rope trick. You slide
Mhm.
down. All right.
Do I? Yeah, I want to slide down like sneakily though, if possible.
Sure. Give me a stealth roll for your sneakiness.
Yeah. Here we go, folks. So that was a nat 1, but with my talent, then it's 23.
Okay.
So I don't know how you wanna do that.
Sure. You get down pretty quietly, land on the rooftop. There's a little bit of snow that just slides off and slumps to the ground on one side. Kind of makes a little like thump sound,
Okay.
but nothing happens. You don't hear anything like anybody's attention being caught with it.
Cool. Okay. I guess I'm gonna kind of take a quick look around, and just see if I hear or see anything, like anyone looking or anything like that.
Sure. So as you sneak around, you can roll a perception roll again, just for the
Okay.
general vicinity.
14. Very good.
Again, yeah, you kind of look around. You see a few footprints in the snow, like they were searching in this general area, following yours, but looks like some of them have doubled back towards the school.
Okay. And do I hear any like commotion or activity? Nothing like that.
Nope, it's pretty
No,
quiet.
Okay.
It's a cold night. The sky is a little cloudy above you as the sun is now set.
Okay. I am going to, I guess, yeah, just like climb back up and be like, it looks like the coast is clear and we can head down when the hour's up. And yeah, it doesn't look like anyone's here. Looks like they went back to the school.
All right. Roden gets up like he's just ready to go.
Okay.
Karis looks so bewildered. She's, especially if I got like a nat 1 on him earlier. Like, I think she's just beyond. Like, she was expecting something way different than what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
So.
But you all can climb down if you want. Back into the cold night.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go down last.
I think. There's one thing I think I forgot about rope trick.
Yeah, actually, I was
The
just
script
wondering
being
the
there.
same
Yeah,
thing.
I think once you leave, right, it disappears.
Oh.
But
Okay.
we'll mechanically just say you
Okay,
peeked
okay.
around, and then you guys all climb down.
Okay. Okay.
That's fine.
Sorry. Yeah, I'll remember that next time. Like,
Yeah, you
Sweet.
feel like as you begin to like move out, the spell waver, and you're like, wait, I should probably stay in here
okay. I need to chill.
and just look. But yeah,
Okay.
Ren, I think, as everyone's kind of going down and then getting down, if there's a moment where I think Karis and Ren are just behind, he'll just grab your hand supportively, just give it a squeeze, and then nod.
correction. I don't think that's part of the spell. Sorry, I just read it. I don't think that's part of the spell. But
Oh, she can leave?
I believe so. I don't see anything that
wants
says
to?
she needs to remain in there.
Okay.
I think that's a
thought-
different. I think it's a different spell that I'm thinking of. But
Okay.
Mm.
Okay, so I can make it for other people and be like, hey, just go in here.
I think so. I don't know. I'll look more closely at this, but I don't see anything about that.
Okay.
I think you're good.
The way her paws are.
She's angry baby.
Yeah, you all climb down.
Stealth checks.
As you guys
do I do it
head
again, or
out.
do I keep my nat 1?
We'll do it all together. Roll a stealth check.
Okay. 24. 1.
Yep.
We're back at it, folks.
We're back, everybody.
We're
New
back.
week, new
Baby.
rules.
Back with the ones.
12.
2.
24.
All right.
Even though he's making all the noise in the world, Renan is going to be looking out though for, you said some of them doubled back. If we see any footsteps that are still out in front of us in our path where we're going, just trying to watch and make sure we're not like going in the same way they're going. Like if they go off one direction, we try and go off in a different one to kind of make a different route.
I'm guessing you guys are going back towards the city and not trying to follow the footsteps. So
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Back towards the city.
It's very quickly after you leave that you
Okay.
do not see footsteps anymore. So
Sweet.
Renan, you're tromping along quite loud. Everyone else is very quiet, but
I hate this armor when we're trying to sneak.
But as you guys continue to walk, I mean, you eventually walk enough distance that you just feel like you're probably alone. There's no one else around you. As the quiet night walk back to the city begins.
How far away are we right now? I forgot.
I think it was a couple hours, 3 hours or so, 2-3 hours that you had to walk to get out here. So you'll get back about midnight or so, maybe a little before that. So shouldn't be too bad.
Renan's just praying to Elisha the whole time.
Roden just is hood up, walking ahead.
Hood
The Karis
up!
moment. If I will, I guess I will like probably if like I stay back or once it gets quieter, I will like go over to Ren and be like, we did what, I know that obviously wasn't the intent to hurt other people, but we did what we had to do. And I know Roden may not understand the full scope of what's going on yet, but we did what we had to, and we saved Roden. You kept your promise to Karis, and we tried to do as little harm as we possibly could. And you saw the other rejects just bombed their people who were already down. I don't think that you can't keep people alive who don't even want to keep their own comrades alive. It's hard.
Yeah. No, I know. I think that's kind of what's messing with me.
What?
As I replay back, realized I think I could have at least given them a shot to live. And I lost focus, and I, for the first time, didn't care. And the fact that I don't regret it, I mean, I do, but I don't regret the results we got. So, I mean, he's right. I don't want to forget that ever again. I like the way, I like that up to now we've been able to hold our heads up high, saying at least we're trying to do the right thing. And I don't know anymore, you know?
Well, I think the problem is that the right thing is never, not never, but rarely very clear cut. I mean, especially right now, we have so many different players and so many different confusing directions. I don't know if the right thing, it seemed very clear cut before when we could hold our heads high, but at this point we don't even know we don't know what's right and what's wrong. We're just trying to protect the people that we care about and find the truth in all this, and it's not always going to be
Yeah,
squeaky
but
clean.
killing people with your moonbeam
Not great,
seems
again.
pretty clear cut.
It can definitely be a point to remember where if, maybe next time we can be more careful to not hurt them. But again, the problem is Column uses them and as like meat shields. Like they're not. I don't know. I mean, I think again, I know it sounds. Maybe I'm justifying it too much, but I do think that getting Roden out of there and getting him away from Column, so Column can't use him anymore, will save more lives than.
Okay.
I mean, I think he'll be more slow to attack the city because he doesn't have. I don't know if he has another mage with him or somebody who can get him out of the situations easily. I mean, again, maybe next time, just you can remember how you feel now, but I don't think also we should feel like we did the wrong thing by saving Roden, because we definitely didn't.
I don't feel that. I know I did the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just... Thanks, Ray.
I don't know if I don't know if it sounds like I'm justifying too much, but I don't regret doing any of this. I think that we did what we had to, and again, we didn't want, honestly, we were not trying to go in and storm the whole place, but it just happened because they tried to kill me, and
Happened so quick.
happened so quick, and we just did what we had to do. So I think that we can only go so far with being delicate when we're trying to defend ourselves and the people we care about. And I think, unfortunately, it's going to just happen sometimes. We can try being more careful, too, if we all go that way.
I'm glad you're okay. I was worried about you there for a little bit.
I'm glad we're all okay. Honestly, it was quite the miracle it even happened that way. So that's why I'm like, part of me doesn't feel like we did the wrong thing, because it just worked out kind of perfectly. I know, again, Roden may have some time where he's got to, figure out what he feels, but and he's also new to the, I guess, confusion of everything. Like, and we're confused a lot in terms of like what's even going on or who's telling the truth, and so he may start to understand a little bit more as he learns more. But
You're really doing a lot better with your emotions lately, right?
I'm trying, but I think it does get easy the more times you almost die. You kind of like, well, what's the
Or
worst?
actually dying, yeah.
Yeah, and actually dying. What's the worst gonna happen? Just feel a little bit. I don't know. It's kind of working.
I just
It's not
give
the worst.
Raya
It's not the
a
worst.
big hug and put my head against hers real quick.
I do kind of the. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
Are you okay?
Honestly, yeah. I mean, I think. Again, I know that. Like because wait, I'm sorry, really fast. Rodden's like Karis' age, right? He's like 17.
He's 18.
He's 18. Okay. I know that I remember how I felt at 18 about right and wrong, and it seems. Again, he may not be wrong, honestly, in terms of us having to be more careful, but I know that, things are a lot more black and white at that age, so I'm honestly just happy we got him out, and that, I mean, it looks like he might have starved to death and everything anyway, you know what I mean? I think we got him just in time, so I'm... Yeah, he's going to need some time to process what he's even dealt with, so I think, I don't know, I think it went better than I could have ever hoped. I was honestly expecting to go in there and probably die, but here we are, so.
I thought I was going to have to use that diamond on you for a little bit there.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I don't know. I thought maybe no one would be able to, if I was hiding, people, it'd be harder to find me, and I honestly thought I might get captured again and have to try and pretend to...
You did great, though. You saved Karis and I.
Saved? I think we all kind of saved each other. I don't know if it was me, but...
There was a moment you shot Henry.
Oh, yeah.
Where Karis and both Carter went down, and I was freaking out.
I was very scared that since everyone kept, yeah, it was
I
scary.
would
So
have gone
I
down
think
next if it wasn't for you.
again, I don't really know if it was me though. It felt just like, you know, it like luck was on our side. My feet lights up. um, no, it felt like honestly, it just truly felt lucky. It didn't feel like it was any sort of skill. But again, I'm thankful that it happened the way it did. I mean, honestly, too, if you wouldn't have got Roden out, like if you wouldn't have knocked him unconscious, he probably would be gone by now too. And would have alerted Column, and we would have been out of resource. I mean, it would have been all worth nothing, basically. So, I think, I don't know. It feels like things happened the way they were supposed to.
I'm okay with
Yeah,
him
maybe
being mad at me as long as Karis gets him back.
Like I said, we kept our promises. We were able to get him back. And now at least he can, we can keep him inspired. He can get healthy again and go back to the Iron Fist for a while. But I also don't know if Column's going to lose his,
I'm worried about
favorite
Carter
pet.
too. Carter's not going to want to stay at Spire.
Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna. We're gonna have to think about.
You have to hide them. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know if they're willing to hide. So we'll have to see. I hope we can at least convince Carter to get an injection. I'm hoping we can at least convince Roden to as well, so he has a better chance against not getting compelled again. But I don't know.
We'll figure that out.
Yeah. Nice. We'll keep walking.
So yeah, I'm imagining you two are at the front because Ryu typically take the front to lead, and then Karis, you're probably like a little far behind, and Ron's walking a little bit ahead of you with his hood up, and Carter's kind of walking closely behind him, but not like directly beside him.
Yeah, I think like I have a few minutes of like squinting at him, like what? And after a little bit though, I do like go like walk faster to catch up.
To Roden?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Does Carter look like he knows what's up? Like if I look over at him?
Give me an insight roll.
Because I'm gonna pass Carter, so I'll even like point at him and just be like,
Yeah.
do you want me to still inside or?
Yeah, if you just like point to him and question it, he just kind of looks at you. I think he just says a lot in his mind.
Okay. Like what?
I know I was angry.
When you got out?
Yeah, you're being controlled by somebody else.
I guess I was mad too. I was more scared.
I mean, you barely remember anything, so it's a lot of thinking.
Uh-huh. I want to talk to him. Do you think that's a dumb idea?
If you want to. I think he's angry right now, though, so you might not get the best answers.
How long's the walk to the city?
2 hours.
Okay, but I'm gonna walk with you for a little bit, and then I'm gonna bother him.
Okay.
Do you think then he won't be mad?
I don't know.
Okay. So I'll hang back with Carter for a little bit, and eventually I'll go up to him, but I'd give it like 30 minutes.
Sure. So a little bit of time goes by. He again still walking in pretty much silence the whole way. But you can approach him. I'll just look over at you as you approach. Hi, Karis.
Hey.
Hey, buddy. Hey.
Are you okay to walk the whole way? If you need to stop, we can stop too.
I'm fine. I've walked a lot of places.
Mm-hmm. I don't get what's happening.
I don't either.
Like right now, I bet it's weird.
Everything's weird right now. It's like a really deep dream that you're pulled out of. And it's like what's real and what's not.
Does it feel real right now?
Kind of, but it felt real before too.
I wonder if it's worse if you're in it longer.
I don't know.
It's really good to have you here, though. I know it might not feel real.
Yeah, it's good to see you too.
Yeah, like the real you and the real me.
Yeah. It sounds like at least you tried to save people.
Click, 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 click. Yeah, I mean, I did. Is that what you're mad about?
I mean, I get you guys wanted to save me, but again, what point is too far? Like, how many people have to die to get me that make it so it's still okay? Like, I know these people. They were my friends. And
You remember being friends with them?
yes. Like, I remember sitting around in that place laughing with you. I did the same with them. Sat at tables and played cards just like you and I did. Maybe we're being forced to do things because of Column, but still. Why does that make their lives meaningless compared to mine?
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't. I think that's why originally we wanted to sneak in and just get you so we wouldn't have to fight anybody. Like, I don't... There's been a few times now, I think it just is fast and it happens. And it's bad. And I feel bad. It's just with the injection, it's hard to know even how to control it sometimes. I accidentally killed a few people. I mean, I don't know if you remember this, Roden, but we've tried so much to get you. So many times, and every time we failed. And usually, I mean, you were with him on the big missions. I mean, Carter and I both said we didn't want to wait until something else bad happened for you to come to us. So, coming to get you seemed better.
I get why you did what you did. I just feel bad for the other people that you had to go through to get to me.
Yeah. I'm sorry. If you hate me forever, that's okay. I just want you back. I just want you okay. And I hope that we can make sure Colin doesn't do this to anybody else and everyone's okay.
I don't hate you. I just don't want the people to have to die for what Colin's doing.
Yeah. I mean, we've been trying to be good about it. I don't know if there's another way to do it better. But, I mean...
Why doesn't Illuminance do more?
Because it sounds like he has to take up all his focus on protecting the aura. So that Zangul can't get in.
I see.
So he didn't even know that much, Roden. And I think I believe him.
There's so many thoughts in my head because all of Colin's words are still there. I don't know what to believe anymore.
Yeah, I'm sure you heard it a lot. I mean, it's okay to think about it because, I mean, after, and she gets awkward for a second. After we were, hanging out, with the column. Anyway, dancing around the kidnapping multiple times part.
Yeah.
After that, I think there was we didn't know. There's even some people from the Beacon who didn't know if Illuminance is bad or good and has been asking questions. Like, I think there's a lot of things people don't know. I think we need to make everyone go in a room together and, like, talk and figure it out. Like, what everybody knows. There's, like, so much I haven't told you even about random stuff that doesn't make sense.
Do you think that Colin would get in a room with Illuminance and talk to him?
I mean, that if we make people... I don't know. I mean, realistically, no. But if we did, maybe they'd all know different things.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I
This,
think a
though,
lot.
yeah, think a lot. Because I remember you're real smart. But this is one thing that I feel like I know that you should think about, is that you made some weird thing with Zangul and he was giving you powers. And he was the one that told Colum to do all of this and to hurt people. And I mean, I don't know if you look at you, Roden.
It's kind of hard, but
You're real skinny. I've been watching you waste away for 2 months.
yeah. It's weird because I remember Colin being nice to me though, and taking care of me, and making sure I was safe. Like he looked out for me, and like I remember when I was standing in front of Zangle, I wasn't afraid because Colin was there. So it's weird feelings I have, okay? It's a lot to have all these memories.
Yeah. It's okay. I remember
I don't know
being
what's
happy.
real because some of them are like, was I made to think this way? Was I actually feeling this way? I don't know anymore.
Well, when you start thinking about it more and sorting through it, you can ask me too what I saw from my view when I wasn't brainwashed. Because what you, at least from what I remember when I was with Colin, Rodden, like I remember feeling happy. Like that was probably the happiest I felt since we got the injection. Because we were all getting along and it was really cool. But compare that to when I wasn't brainwashed and talking to you, when you were still in that like mindset and I was normal, like you weren't the same. I mean, there were parts of you I could see. I could give you examples, but it might just make you upset.
I think I just need to think about it for a while.
Yeah.
And try to remember and figure out what I actually think.
Yeah.
So I just need time.
Well, you have as much as you want now.
Perfect.
Do you want to go to, when we get to the city, do you want to go to Spire or do you want to go to the Iron Fist? You want to go home?
Yeah.
You want to go home?
Yeah, I just want to go home.
Okay. We can go home.
Okay.
I have a pet.
What kind of pet?
It's a snake, and I named him Crusher.
Interesting.
It's like a really big snake, Roden. And you can wear it around your neck, and he can hang out on your arm.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Do you not like snakes?
They're a little weird. Don't you think?
No, they're amazing.
Oh.
He's really cute.
Okay, I guess I'll have to see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, you don't have to worry about trying to be the between person between me and Carter fighting all the time because now we're friends.
I'll look back at Carter. Oh, okay, that's good, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna keep thinking. So.
Okay, do you want me to go away?
I mean, not trying to be mean, but it's harder to think if you keep talking to me. So.
Oh, okay. I was trying to think of things that would make you be like happy to be home, but I guess if you have to think, I can go stand by Carter because we're friends and we won't fight.
Sure. Okay. Sounds good.
Awkwardly hang back.
And Carter just like as you walk up, we're not friends. And just like pushes you again.
How'd you hear that? And I like shove him.
But you guys all keep walking. Anything else you'd want to do before heading back to the city? All right. Well,
Yeah.
We left when the power and stuff wasn't restored yet, because he said it'd be a few days. So
yeah, power's still
I
out.
guess just be. Oh, it's still out. Okay.
Still out. Power's still out. So, we'll pick up, I guess, with you guys getting back to the city after a break.
Da, 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 da.
So, we'll be back shortly, friends. After our break, there will be a question of the day on the break screen that you can feel free to answer. We'd love to see your answers in the chat. Make some friends, have some fun chatting around, talk about everyone's answers, do some fun stuff. But we'll be back shortly. See you all soon. Thanks for sticking around. right, y'all, we are back, ready for the continuation of our session here. A lot of feelings going around, it seems like. A lot of people in some negative mental headspace right now. So
Existential crises.
yeah,
Or like sorting through Stockholm syndrome.
yeah,
You know,
lots of
just,
good stuff like that. So, so yeah, our players just had a nice little chat with Roden for a little bit, and then began their walk back towards the city. Roden did specifically request to go to the Iron Fist. Sorry, my hair is bothering me.
So majestic. You just wanted to do that on stream.
Yeah.
We all know
The
it.
hair flip,
I want
yes.
everyone to watch you. Yeah.
But is there... He wants to go to the Iron Fist. Is there anybody who would say anything about that thought?
Yeah, Brennan would probably just pipe up and be like, I mean, I know you want to get back. Is that the safest place to go though?
We could always stay there too.
I mean,
What, Column's still days away, right? So
Oh.
We know that Henry's not leading a group after us.
I doubt it.
I mean, no matter what, I mean, he should go home and see my dad and stuff.
Yeah. Like I said, we could always all stay there and
I guess I'd just rather do it when we're not all spent, but I get it. Just something to keep in mind. Maybe not tonight. Iron Fist is going to be a target after this. Until we get those antidotes done.
We can figure that out. We can figure that out later. Yeah.
Okay.
Like tomorrow, even.
All right.
Red
I
sounds
sidle up
like
to-
he's quickly losing the fight because of guilt. So
And like, Karis even sidles up to him and she's like, this is why I'm always paranoid about the Iron Fist being attacked. But he needs
I'm surprised you want to go there, but
he
that's
needs
okay.
think in space. He needs think in space, and I think he needs to be somewhere he remembers.
I think maybe he should
I'm
feel
not-
like he's gonna feel like
I'm
himself.
saying Iron Fist is wrong. I'm saying, should we talk about getting security here? Should we ask other people to help defend?
Like who?
Beacon, Skullcrushers, Spire.
Skullcrushers still hate us.
Not if the Beacon tell them what to do.
Yeah.
We just do watches if we all go there and we can see if I don't know if we see anything.
I mean, all the guys that we beat up are just as hurt as we are right now. Right?
No, they have so many more people that were there that we didn't even come across.
Well, you said the Henry guy specifically.
Yeah, I don't know if they'd go into the city, like, especially without Column's guidance. I don't know if they would. I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. I think Colin would have to tell them.
2 people kill your dad and take us out when we were spent last time. Something to
We
keep
were-
in mind.
So I'm saying if we stay there, at least we'll. It might be a. I don't know, chance. Either way, they're gonna look there. You know what I mean? They might look there anyway. So. At least if we're there to maybe defend it.
That's true, actually.
That's probably the first place they look anyway. Or they might, attack Spire too. But Samo was collateral before. I don't know why he wouldn't be collateral again.
Why, I don't think anyone should be staying at the Iron Fist. It's not my decision. I'm sure we'll be fine tonight.
Yeah, we can figure out what to do later with the other stuff.
We just went through a lot to get Roden back. I don't want anyone's sacrifices to be in vain. Okay. I'll keep watch.
I can do the
I mean,
first watch though.
we can
You guys
all
need-
take turns.
Yeah.
Except for Carter, he goes to sleep.
Yeah, he needs to sleep for
Mhm.
like 2 days.
I have to knock him out.
Basically. Hey, by the way, the way we're coming in though to town, could we? It would be walk by Spire,
It's
or
up to you guys how you want to come back into town.
oh, that's true. Okay. Never mind then.
Okay, so we're just going straight to Iron Fist.
I think so.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys make your way through the town fairly easily. To the town fairly easily.
Our cell phones back up? Are
Nope.
they charged?
Nope.
Because power is out. That's
Power's
right.
out.
Yeah.
They won't work anyways right now, so.
Yep.
I feel like as we're getting back into town, though, I'll like come up to Roden and be like, "Hey, take your hood off, okay?" And like start to like take it off, unless he stops me.
Fine. Okay, what?
Okay. I don't know, just people might notice you,
Oh, yeah.
recognize you. You know what I'm saying? So that helps because you always had your hood
Tried
up
to kill
before.
Illuminance. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Me too, though. So same thing. Maybe you and Carter can switch coats. I don't know.
I don't know if that's a disguise or anything, but
It's not. Well, if people get kind of weird, I'm gonna poof with you to the Iron Fist, okay?
okay.
And then people won't. Yeah? Is that okay? Guys, does that work?
I mean, I could just meet you there.
What?
Do you have any,
Like, I'll go sneak my way over there.
or me and Roden, I could go with him. Me and Roden could sneak, and you guys could walk.
Actually, a good point. Why don't you guys go to the Iron Fist? I'll stop by the Beacon and Spire and just let everybody know.
I guess.
Do you at least want them to know not to attack him?
Oh, yeah, that's true. I guess
He was sort of known as Column's like right hand.
Sorry, I'm just
Man.
really paranoid to split up because I just don't want anyone to get hurt or lost again.
I'll be okay.
Right.
Someone should go with you.
You sense that Roden suddenly is a little worried.
I guess. Wait. What point did he become, like, when we started talking, or when I mentioned I'd go with him?
No, as Roden was talking.
Okay. I guess I'll look at him and say, "Do you not want anyone to know you're here? Would you rather keep it a secret?"
I mean, I don't know what to think.
Sorry, what?
I just don't want to have anything bad happen.
We should be careful about the beacon, though, actually, right now.
They trust us for now, but that was only because we helped the one time. Although
If you
there
want to tell
could be
Mr. Shaw, though.
here, because I guess it's a gamble, because if we don't say anything about Roden again, the Beacon could still think. I mean, everyone did see him.
We come walking around with Roden and not say anything, it's gonna make us look shadier.
Well, that was my thing. If Roden, if you were gonna just stay in the Iron Fist and like rest up for a while, and then we could decide what to do, even tomorrow or the next day, we could do that. Just you wouldn't be able to walk around, and you'd have to just stay put. We'd have to kind of keep you.
I'll stay put. That's fine.
Don't say anything to the Beacon. Just keep that in mind.
We
At least
probably do have to say
Wanda might not
something.
be a bad idea at some point, but I'll let you guys decide that.
Well, Illuminance did say to Wanda they're going to help do whatever they want. Well, maybe not that extreme, but you know.
It might be. Eventually, we should probably let them know, but we don't have to do it tonight with everyone still.
Yeah.
Everything kind of confusing. We can always lay low and let them know that we've, what's happened. But we probably eventually should let them know, but we can feel it out first and see what's up.
Are you guys okay if I go tell Mr. Shaw? Maybe
We
see if we can get some guards or something.
Should someone go with you?
I'll be fine. It's not that far. It's no different than me walking home, right?
Yeah. I don't think the Skull Crushers like us that much still.
I won't fight them. If they want to take me back to Wanda or Shaw or something.
Oh, to their mean guy. Maybe. Right? Can you go with Red?
Hmm?
I mean,
yeah.
I'd rather have more people protecting you guys, but All right.
If they're with
You're-
if Carter and them are there too.
We'd rather have 2 people get caught by the skull crushers.
Mm.
Just when we go off alone, sometimes bad things happen.
Also means
Agreed.
2 less people protecting you guys and your dad and everyone else there.
I
We can
don't
tell-
think
we-
anyone's coming.
We could go to Spire and tell Shaw and then come back over here, couldn't we? We wouldn't have to stay the night there.
He might not even be working right now. It's really late.
Yeah, he'll be there. He
Alright, let's go.
always is.
Divide and conquer, and then we'll see.
We'll be there in an
where we
hour.
end up. So yeah, Ren and I
Got it
will
done?
go.
Okay. And then we'll take Roden back.
Run to Spire if anything happens.
Mm-hmm. Run to the Iron Fist if anything happens.
Got it.
And if we're like splitting off, right? Like we're at like near the city, I would say though. It's not like we're like all on the outskirts.
Yeah, I mean you're approaching the actual
Yeah.
city part.
Yeah, but I just like hug Raya and Ren.
We'll see you soon.
I know, just thank you. I didn't say thank you before for helping.
Oh. You're welcome.
Being the best ever.
Champions.
Couldn't have done without you though.
Yeah.
I feel like we're actually kind of getting better at this stuff. For once.
But come back, okay?
We'll get the kid home.
Okay. I do one more hug, and then I run away.
And I just look to Rod and Carter. Be careful. And then I look at Carter. Don't do anything stupid.
And go to sleep, please.
He just gives you a nod, but so we're splitting the party. Sounds
Yeah.
good. So Karis, you're going with the boys back to the Iron Fist, and the other two are going to Shaw.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll start with the Karis crew.
The Karis crew.
Are you guys trying to go stealthily, or are you just walking? What's your thoughts here? Because Roden would suggest stealthy, but
I think I would too. Yeah.
okay.
And I tell Carter, like, I'll tell both of them, like, okay, so if things do get bad and people start to notice, Carter, if you don't mind, I might do my my thingy where I can poof around, and I take Roden with me, because you're not like the suspicious guy, you know, but we are the suspicious peoples.
Okay, that's fine, whatever. So, stealth rolls.
Okay. $18.
18. All right. So, Karis, just like as you're walking with him, with Roden, like as somebody going,
Is that your Siri?
there's like a
What is
audio
going
thing
on?
here.
Are you watching a video?
No?
Okay. Anyways, you guys are walking, and it gets very like you're walking with Roden. You sense right away, like as you start to stealth, he is very good at this, and he is just like silent as you go. As I rolled a 36 for him.
Nice.
Or 35 for him, sorry.
What's his stealth?
What?
He rolled a 35 for his stealth, so
That's awesome.
Oh my
What's
gosh.
his modifier? Do you know? Can you say or no?
nope, but I'll tell you it's a 35.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I think the most I can get is a 33. I think.
Oh
So-
wow.
Man.
You could Karis like is watching him and you could tell she's like looking at her own feet and she just feels like really lame.
So
Why is the snow so loud?
Why am I so loud?
yeah, he's very good at moving stealthily, even in the snow, even in the everything.
He's not a beacon baby, he's a beacon man.
So Carter though tries to keep up the best he can, and you do as well. You do pretty well, but you make it back no issues. There are no guards that catch you along the way, especially with Roden kind of leading you as he goes. You arrive back at the familiar like silhouette of the building. Again, it's all dark besides a few candle lights you can see through the windows. But you're able to head inside. And
Before like we even go in, I like stand outside the door. I'm like, okay, you good? Do you need a second?
no, I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay. I open the door for him so he can go in.
You open the door, and he walks in. And the room's empty currently. There's no one in there. There's just some low-lit candles right now. Look like they've been going for a while. And he just scans the room. Carter comes up. Just get you to your room, right? And he just nods as he looks around, kind of to like the tables and the bar and the fighting area, and then back towards the stairs that go down.
Can I? What's his mood?
Sure, insight roll.
Yeah, let's see if I do better. Another one!
Okay.
Karis, it's so on par, I'm not even mad.
So maybe it's just like your kind of giddiness that he's back, or your concern for him. You're just lost in
It's
your own
both.
thoughts.
It's like, she's like looking like, and then it's like he's quiet, so she's like, I don't know if this is bad, I just don't know.
You're just lost in your thoughts of that, and he walks with Carter kind of towards the back steps, and they begin to head downstairs. Do you follow or anything?
Like as they're walking, I'm like, do you want to see my dad or do you not want to?
If he's awake, otherwise the morning's fine.
Okay.
It's late.
I mean, it's whatever you want. It's whatever you want.
No, it's late. It's fine. Okay, it's.
I'm gonna go look. So like, go downstairs.
Sure. You follow downstairs, and I mean, you guys go to the same spot basically because your rooms are opposite. But
Mm-hmm. Open the door on my room, or my dad's room.
he is in his chair. He looks like he is passed out asleep.
I probably open the door kind of loud.
You try to wake him up? Okay. He starts awake at this point. It's dark in the room besides like a candlelight in the hallway now because Carter can't see, and Roden also cannot see in the dark anymore.
Oh.
So
So you said there's no candle in his room? Or
there's none lit right now. It's just the candlelight in the hallway right now that Carter would be holding.
oh, okay. Oh, sorry, Dad.
What's going on? Oh, good to see you back.
Come
Gets up out of his chair.
Oh, I just heard 5 joints cracking right there. I
Dad
feel that.
noises.
Feel that. Ugh.
Stands up. What cares?
I take his hand and like just drag him out of the room.
And standing in the hallway, he sees Roden, Carter, and he immediately goes in and gives Roden a hug. And he'll, again, kind of weakly hug back, but it is a hug. And just kind of sit with that for a little bit.
I just let him just sit there.
He goes on a little bit about how happy he is to see him. And Roden very timidly kind of just thanks him, and eventually your dad would kind of get the hint that he's not super talkative right now, and just sit. Why don't you get some rest? And Carter and Roden will go into their room and close the door, leaving you guys in the dark. But you can see. It's just your dad is kind of feeling around as you can see him. It just says, it's good to see him back.
Yeah.
Glad he's back.
Yeah. You see, oh, I don't know if you saw his eyes. His eyes are the right color.
That's good. I can't see much right now for that, for sure, but...
Oh! You can't? Do you want me to get a candle from upstairs?
Probably would be good.
Or do you want to go back to sleep?
That also might be good, but... I mean, I'm glad you're back too, though.
Yeah, it was really, really bad, Dad. We almost didn't do it. We were this close, he was running away again.
I'm glad you caught him. It's really good to see him again.
He's really, I don't know, he's like confused right now. I thought he'd be like really happy, and he's like not, and I'm confused.
I think he seemed at least somewhat happy. But yeah, I think
can't
he's
tell.
confused.
He was mad at us.
For what?
'Cause some people got hurt, I think. And he said he remembered them being friends. But they were just friends because Colin made them be friends.
I see. Sounds like he has a lot to work through.
Yeah.
But
I think he's like scared of like the beacon being bad.
really?
I think he kind of wonders if Colin's right.
That's ridiculous.
I know.
It's probably just all that time with him, right?
I hope so. I hope it's all it is. I mean, I know we had like, we've been not knowing who's good or bad too. But I don't know. But it's not like I could tell him everything I know right now. That's gonna make his brain explode.
Yeah. Probably ease him back in. Give him some time.
Yeah.
Who knows what he's been through.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I'm proud of you for getting him. That's
Thanks.
impressive.
It was like it was really scary, but I'm really, really, really glad it worked. And the thing that Renan had worked.
Oh. That's great. Oh yeah, the diamond stuff that you had me hold on to. Is that...
And then I gave it to Mr. Shaw. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you use that?
No, Renan had another thing.
Oh. So you still have that?
Yeah.
That's good.
So it is good because we could potentially use it for something else. Like maybe another one of those things to help someone else be unbrainwashed. I don't know.
Good. Keep helping people.
Okay.
That's what I've always wanted for you. So, make a difference. Not people.
I think it sometimes feels like it's doing it. Like tonight, sort of, but he's not happy, so I don't know.
Give him some time.
Okay. Okay. That's what you have to you say that to do that with like everybody. I don't like giving people time. I want them to be good now.
Sometimes it takes a lot of time for people to change or work through something. You just gotta be alongside them, not stand behind there trying to push them into where you want them to be, but help them in however long it takes to get to that place. Sometimes it takes years.
Years?
Years.
That's a long time.
But
Okay.
a real friend will be there for them in that. Not get mad or frustrated when they're not where they want them to be.
Okay. I made up my mind. I'm going to do that for Roden, even if it takes 1 year.
Perfect.
Your mark, though.
It's been long enough.
Yeah. We're done now. Okay. I'm going to go upstairs because I got to watch to make sure no one comes to attack us. But you can go back to sleep.
Thanks. It's been weird talking to the darkness, but okay.
Oh, I don't even have a thing that helps with that. Sorry.
It's okay. I'm just gonna feel my way back to my...
Here, I'll help you. And I like take his shoulders and I like push him in the direction
Okay.
of his chair.
You help him get back in his chair and...
In a giant
Thanks.
bonfire in his room.
Yeah.
Thanks, Karis. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks, Dad. And I kiss him on the cheek.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like attack from the darkness.
Yep.
And then I go out and I listen at the door of the boys. Are they like talking or is it quiet?
Give me a perception check.
17.
You can hear kind of the sound of someone talking. It's very muffled. They're talking pretty quietly, but like you can kind of make out, especially Carter's voice, because it's a little deeper and you can carries a little more. But they're having a little bit of a conversation.
I can't hear what they're talking about.
Oh, not through the door.
Dang
In a glass.
it. Yeah. Should dimension door under the bed.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Yeah, I won't bother them. I'll go upstairs and sit upstairs.
All right. So you're just keeping watch? All right.
Mm-hmm.
You sit there and keep an eye out. Give me another perception roll.
I also will lock the door.
Okay.
Right now, and so.
Sounds good.
16.
All right. So you're just keeping an eye out, listening as well as you go.
Honestly, I'm probably between the stairs and the, like, sitting in the doorway of the stairs. Like,
so, like
upstairs.
at the top of the stairs? Okay.
Yeah, so, like, I
So you're like
feel
right outside
I-
James's office there then. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
And maybe I'll get up and walk around occasionally, but, like, I just feel, like, weird being too physically far away. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
You have a way to listen downstairs and still look at the door right across from you.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. So yeah, you keep an eye out and listen and watch. Meanwhile, Renan and Raya make their way towards Spire. Are you guys being stealthy as you go? Trying to avoid guards?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
Right?
I guess. Do we see a lot out right now? Is there still like? It's only been what, a day since the attack, right?
Yeah. It was last
Okay,
night.
so things are probably still. I didn't know if anything was like if we saw a lot of guards out or if it was pretty calm.
Well, you can give me stealth rolls as you go.
I'm gonna use
Um,
a sorcery point or 3 to get a second level back.
Okay.
23.
23. Very nice.
Nice. 16.
16. All right.
Good for Renan.
I was gonna say that is good. But you're not in the ones.
All right. So, you guys are able to, again, kind of, with especially Raya's help with this as well, make your way past a lot of the checkpoint places that you can see where there are, like, torches and fires that are lit to kind of give these guards who cannot see in the dark the ability to see a little bit more. But you do see some, like, patrolling, just, like, listening out as you go as well. But you make it to the tower, no problem. But the building is dark.
Any guards outside the building?
Typically they're not stationed outside. They're usually one that's
Okay.
inside the door. But
I guess we'll just go on inside.
all right, the door is locked at this point.
Dun, 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 dun. Knock on it.
And
Or go into the garage if need be.
Yeah.
somebody approaches the door. You can see a silhouette of a individual there. They look to have some sort of like battery operated light that they shine
Hmm.
right in your eyes.
I'm
Yeah,
sure-
it's a little blinding.
just point to us like that's us.
We recognize this guard
You've
by
seen him
now.
before, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Troy?
Hi. Pretty late for a visit, isn't it?
Yeah, we have some important information for Mr. Shaw. Is he here?
Might be. I haven't seen him
Okay.
leave.
Mind if we go up and check? I'm sure he'll want to know.
It's pretty important.
Could be a security threat too.
Okay. Verify you're who you say you are.
Low boy and sneaky girl. She's been a
Also,
grandpa before, and
I did want some IDs, and everyone thought that was a bad idea because apparently the IDs can be stolen. But I said I still think a photo
I
ID.
still think it's a great idea. Yeah. Also, all the moon elves stayed here because of me, so I apologize.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I like
I
to
still
give you
think photo
mushroom soup all the time.
Okay.
He's like,
yeah.
okay.
I got it. You guys are good.
Okay, cool.
Come
Did
on
you
in.
like the mushroom soup? I mean, I can make a different type if you like. I specialize in fish. Do you like fish?
Sure. Why not?
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll when I get a chance, I'll bring some back for you.
Okay. Works for me.
Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
cold out here.
Closes the door and locks it behind you. Yeah, he is bundled up as well, like winter gear inside type of thing now. So
Okay, we'll go. Yeah, we'll go over to the elevators and.
The elevators don't work.
the elevator
All right,
doesn't work.
stairs. Oh yeah, we're going up some stairs. All right, let's go.
Hold on.
Yes.
I'm like taking off armor. Whew. No.
All right, you guys begin to make your way walking up the stairs.
Rough. Is it 9 floors again? Is that right?
8th floor is the top floor.
8.
Yep.
Oof.
All right.
Is he coming with us, or is it just us? Did
No, he
stay
stays at the
downstairs?
door. He
Okay.
just lets you go.
We need to make sure he knows about Henry.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'd like to know if he. How long
IDs
does he
would be
work
so smart. We could like restrict them if people get like Mind
Or
control.
even like once power comes back, we could do like a
Like a
something in it that
magnet
like,
or something. You
yeah,
know?
something that'll I don't know. Obviously people can steal IDs, but also I can make myself look like someone different, so don't know if yeah, there's a lot to do, but is Mr. Shaw there or is he gone?
So yeah, you make your way down. The door is closed. You knock on it. There's a
Actually, before we knock, do we hear anything?
sure. Give me a perception roll.
Yeah, I'll do it too.
Sketch
You guys
mode.
are
21.
snooping.
No, just like listening. Yeah, 21.
17.
17. Okay.
Hey.
I mean, he was meeting with a evil elf lady that one time. Not his fault, but
Yeah. You do not hear anything.
I'll knock.
Sorry.
And
Yeah.
you hear kind of a as you guys race to knock on the door.
Snoring.
A quick shuffle of stuff, slide of a drawer, and who is it?
It's us. We're back.
Oh, yes, come on in.
What did he look like he was doing?
Kind of insight. Yeah. Is there like I'm hiding something I shouldn't be working on, or just
Yeah, what's the
Sure,
What's that
give me an
about?
insight roll.
what do we notice? What's the atmosphere?
Yeah, give me an insight roll.
first take the
Oh.
two people that are the most shadiest to Shaw? Come back. Ooh.
30.
30, okay.
Never mind. I was happy about a 21.
So as you come in, you see Shaw kind of stand up. Good to see you both. Welcome back. He looks very flustered as you walk in. So
What does he seem like? First, I'll ask him like, "What were you doing? What you working on?"
Street shooter.
I mean,
Yeah.
just going through some of my own notes and thoughts and preparations for what's coming in next.
Do you think you know what's coming next?
I don't see the future, Raya.
Well, I know, but you said you're thinking about what's coming next. Do you feel like you have an idea? Like, do you know anything?
I mean, maybe you can shed some more light on what, as you're back.
We might be able to. We got Roden, and yeah, he's back, and we managed to get him unbrainwashed. And Colin wasn't there, so that was lucky. But also, Roden said he saw, or we fought one of apparently your person who blew like the power grid, which was, what was his name again? No. What's his name? Henry. I was gonna say Benjamin. That wasn't it. Yeah, Henry. He was there, like a beard.
Henry.
He apparently used to be a scientist. Yeah, for Spire. Does he still work here, or did he used to work here?
He was a guard here. I thought he died.
No, he was there, and he was there. So we don't know if he has access to Spire stuff still, but just thought you should know.
Get a really powerful gun.
Yeah, he had a really
like show
powerful
him the
gun.
holes in my armor.
Oh wow, yes. We had developed a bit of a more powerful version of your gun, Raya. That looks like it's effective, at least.
It was really effective, but
Testing works.
yeah. But we have Roden now, and also apparently Colm has a cabin. Roden, I guess, knows where it is, but he has a cabin where he goes to talk to Zangul. It's out west, so I don't know if he'd be there alone or if Zangul would be there too, but I don't know, just thoughts. But yeah, we stormed the school and it ended up being
Does any of this not surprise Shaw? Just curious.
does he seem like
It's part
at
of the
all...
flustering, yeah, and just
Give me another insight roll.
Oh, I got another 17 on the die, so 30 again.
What did
Raya
you do?
roll all day.
Sorry.
so happy about
My
these. No, it's
proficiency
fine.
is
No, it's
high.
fine. You're good. You're good. I'm so happy you're doing it.
Yeah, I mean, most everything you're saying is just like news to him. He still looks a little flustered in general.
Yeah.
Like you just kind of barge into his office and just like blah, 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 all this stuff. It's
yeah,
like,
he's like,
Yeah.
we're very excited.
But
It's just a lot of confusion. Ren's back on. Just everybody just trying to track him. That's all. He
I don't-
knows
I'm
that
not even
there's
sus- I'm
partial
not
truths
even-
everywhere. I'm not suspicious
like-
of Shaw, but there's a lot
not
of like agendas
doing?
here, and
Yeah,
yeah.
what you working on? That's kind of it's got that was the thing like what you doing? What you working on? What is it? What do you got? Kind of thing. But okay, yeah, but we have Roden over at the Iron Fist. We were nervous about potentially being followed or attacked, but we think that since Calm was gone and all that, then we should be safe for tonight. But just thought you should know too, because if he's here in the city, we haven't told the Beacon yet, but if he's here in the city, we don't know if they're gonna come back or what's going on. But we just want to let you know.
Well, it's really good news that Roden is back.
Yeah.
Really good news.
Mhm.
It is interesting with the column thing. That is
Mhm.
good to be aware of. And he
Mhm.
kind of looks over in the direction of that mirror that you guys have here.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
That's
they have
just
more of
cool.
those too. Apparently they have more of those, and he used that to communicate from the cabin area, I guess, where he is. So
Yeah.
I don't know if that thing can hear you. I don't know. I'll just be careful with that.
Okay.
We should have thought about that before we said everything out loud, but yeah.
Well, he knows that. Like, I don't
Well,
know.
he might not have known for a day or two, but he definitely knows. Yeah. Anyways,
Well, if they have the mirror to communicate, no, they'll tell him. I think. He probably knows now. I don't know.
who knows? You haven't talked to anybody else through that mirror, have you?
No.
Has it done anything? Like,
Not that I'm aware of. It's been boxed up, though.
You okay, Mr. Shaw?
It's a night to celebrate, right?
something wrong? We'd rather just tell us all the bad news with the good news. What do you know? What happened? I feel like something bad happened.
I don't know about bad. Just... I'm not sure what to think.
About what?
I'm not sure if this is a conversation that we should have just us. Maybe Kara should be here as well.
Kara's here.
But if you... I guess it depends on how important you think it is.
Well, now it's gonna keep me up all night.
That's true. I
I'm
was
gonna be thinking about it.
before this. I was going to ask if either you or if you had any guards to spare to help protect Iron Fist, because we're pretty spent. So if you want to come back with us to talk to her, if you feel like it's that important, or you can come back in the morning. But we're going to be protecting Roden for a while until you can get this formula done, if we even can.
Guess what's it pertaining to?
I don't know how welcome I'd be at the Iron Fist, so I think I'll stay here. We also are fairly strapped thin on guards right now. So
I figured.
hopefully you will be able to work together to make sure nothing bad happens. Maybe just a quick visit tonight. I won't stay, but maybe a quick visit back at the Iron Fist. I'll drive you back.
That important, huh?
What's his mood? Like, does he seem like upset, or does he seem like just really hesitant? Like, what's his
Bad
kind of...
or yeah.
Yeah, I feel like he's gonna like.
I was dropping something.
Your mom and I are really trying to work things out. But
he
Dad left.
definitely has something that's on his mind.
That's what it feels like. They're gonna be like,
Does feel
no, we
like
don't
that.
love you any less. Yeah, my parents
Hey,
don't
we're
even-
gonna need you both to come home. You can grab subs on the way. It's fine. Yep.
my
Oh
God.
man,
That's
that
what
just
it
had flashbacks right there.
That sounds like I'm like this feels like a conversation that's like pending and it's like bad news.
Oof.
Yeah,
Anyway.
it's definitely like there's some big thing that's on his mind
Okay.
that he's wanting to share with you.
Okay.
So
Ryan Ren definitely sharing a look of like, oh yeah, this is bad.
Yeah, I'll be like, yeah, let's go now because I'd really like to. You're kind of scaring me, to be honest. I'm.
I don't know
I
if
don't know.
it's something to be scared of. I'm not sure. I'm still
Okay.
figuring things out. He goes
Okay.
into his desk drawer that you kind of heard close. And he pulls out, looks to be like a little box, and begins to walk towards you with it.
Okay.
Let's go. He has like this light stone too that was on his desk that he carries with him through the halls to light the way. But you can begin to walk down stairs.
What's the day count for Ez Hill now, by the way?
Let me look real quick.
We were here yesterday, so I don't think it's been too long.
But I didn't do anything yesterday. I think it's was it in 2 days?
Yeah, the 20th was the last day you did something, and today's the 21st. Going to be the 22nd.
Okay.
So
Cool. So we're good.
plenty of days still.
Awesome. Can't do anything today right now.
But he begins to lead you down the stairs and over towards the garage area. Y'all can get in the vehicle if you want.
Yes, please.
And he'll begin.
Wait, I'm sorry. Really?
Yes.
No, good. Continue.
Okay.
Oh, good. We're good. Continue.
Begins that kind of lots of anticipation drive over. You guys are.
Yeah,
Sitting
I'm dying here.
And he just sort of asks a few questions like, tell me about where the rejects were. Tell me about this and that. Just so you can fill in some details. But eventually he pulls up in front of the Iron Fist and begins to walk up towards the stairs after you guys, of course. So, the door's locked as you guys try to get in.
Okay.
But.
I sure I heard that.
Yeah, you heard the knock.
Shoot up. I point in the direction of the door and I go, Raya. And see if it's Raya.
You hear in your head, right?
The message.
A whisper.
Cantrip, sorry.
Hey, apparently Mr. Shaw has something to talk with us about, and I'm very nervous. He's here. We're here.
Okay, so I get up and I unlock the door. I poke my head out.
Okay. So, standing there is 3 of your friends.
Divine sense
you
on
lost
Shaw
him
real
too.
quick. I don't know why. It's just
Sure.
making sure.
You divine sense.
You know, it's happened before. You know.
Yeah. Now you divine sense at the
I know
doorstep
it's
with
a
the
little
door
late.
open.
It's a little late. I know, but he's got a lot on his mind.
He doesn't give off anything.
Okay. Yeah, we're good.
What's the password?
Password?
Or yes.
We didn't actually have a password.
Yeah, we didn't have one, so
Yeah.
it's password.
Okay, wait a minute.
Or monies.
That was one.
Trees.
There's lots of them.
Just
yeah.
one.
So, Shaw kind of walks in, continues to have his
Hi.
light stone. Good to see you, Karis. Glad to hear that Roden is back as well. Congratulations. Good work to all of you.
Thanks. Your armor was perfect.
I'm glad it helped
For
you.
it. Thanks.
Really happy you all are back. That sounds like it was a big risk, but you all were able to accomplish your goal. So,
Are you here for a quiet party? Like a little one? Like the quietest one ever, though, because they're sleeping?
yes, we can celebrate for a moment here. Grateful that everyone is back and Roden is okay.
Brandon's anxiety is getting to him. He just pours drinks for everybody.
I'm like.
Like a shot of water for everybody.
Shot of water!
Well, you know.
Oh, sorry. I didn't get your wink till after I only heard the shot of water.
Yeah, it's a Twitch shot of water.
A Twitch shot of water.
But he'll go sit down at a table. You all gonna sit down? Join me?
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
I sit down
I'm
next to Mr. Shaw.
I'm looking like, what's going on?
So he puts the light stone on the table, just so everyone can see fine, even though it's not an issue for most of you. And he kind of puts the box in front of him and has his hands on it. So, I'm glad you're back. And while you were gone, there was a visitor I had. Your friend Jeremy.
Oh, yeah, Jeremy.
He came by with this item. And he'll open up the lid to the box. And inside, kind of in the bottom, there's a small red stone. He said, well, he was taking some time to clean up from the beacon attack. He was going around and sweeping up debris, picking up broken pieces of rock and brick and metal, and stumbled across this.
Vine sense it.
Nothing.
Is that a rock?
Magic rock?
He then says he reached down to touch it. And he heard voices. Pleas for help.
What?
Like, how many voices are we talking? Like, a lot?
Numerous.
All the ones that were sacrificed there.
I don't know. But he heard voices.
Did you touch it?
He picked it
Can I
up,
touch
put it
it?
in the box. Hold on. Please let me finish my story.
Sorry.
And we can get into questions in a moment. He picked it up in this, put it in this box, brought it to me. Because he knows that you three trust me. I touched the stone, and I heard the same voices. I did cast a spell on it to see if I could figure out what it was. And it's a containment type of a stone, where it seems to hold on to something. But I sense sort of dark magic within this.
Did Jeremy say that it was from, like, the actual beacon, or does he think that one of the rejects, like, dropped it or something? Does he know?
Not 100% sure on it right now. But it is concerning.
So, did they say anything else, or were they just like, help? Like, do you think it's an actual person, or do you think it's just like a weird thing?
It sounds like people. I wasn't able to communicate with any of the voices. I just heard the pleas and screams.
Would you know how to break a containment spell like that, or no? How to counteract it?
I don't know for sure. I don't know if I'd want to break it.
Yeah.
What that would mean. I don't know exactly what this is even. And it'll kind of slide the box out open now in front of you. If you want.
I'm gonna touch it.
Alright, Ryan reaches in and touches it.
Can I have insight Shaw one more time?
Sure, you can roll insight as Ryan touches it.
Actually, yeah, no, I'm too late. Too late for me. I'm so curious.
Yeah, 19 or 18.
You just get the sense he's very serious about this, very concerned about this.
Any of that seem made up from Jeremy's story? Or
He seems
altered
to be telling the
perspective?
truth to you, as far as you
Okay.
can tell. He's being honest. Ryan, you reach out and touch this.
Okay.
And immediately, kind of in your head, sort of like the message spell that you've experienced before, just in your head,
Yeah.
you hear screams and yells for help. Please help me, please! And just voices, numerous ones, different pitches, different sounds to them, kind of filling your mind. And Shaw's just staring at you as this is happening, just watching for your reaction.
Can I try and talk? I guess like a message to like think something back. Be like, who are you? Like, can I say something back?
Yeah, I mean, you think. You just continue to hear the different voices and screams in your head.
And there's okay. I guess I'll stop and be like, or I'll stop touching it, and it just stops. This like I get my
Once
hands
you
off it.
break
Just,
connection, you don't hear it anymore.
okay.
Can I do it? I want to do it. I like started.
So you just hear him.
Sure. You reach out and touch, and same thing. You suddenly hear voices in your head, pleading for help and screaming, and they sound terrified.
I'll look at Shaw. Be like,
Is
I
there-
tried to talk to them back. Did they ever answer you, or you said you couldn't figure anything out?
Was not able to communicate with any voices. I don't even know if they're real.
Yeah, that's true.
Is there any voice I recognize?
No.
Okay, just curious, like if there was something, maybe someone, be like, hey, did you try to do the that spell that you can talk to people in your heads to this thing? Does that work? I like touch it and I do message spell. Cantrip.
Sure. Who are you targeting?
A voice.
Okay. I mean, you get no response.
The Rock? I don't know.
You get no response.
Hey.
Yeah.
Why?
It didn't work.
Shaw, do you say you're worried about casting anything?
Well, I don't know exactly what this is, as it does appear to be quite powerful in nature. And I don't know what would happen if something were to cause harm to it, what else it is capable of doing.
What about
How big
remove
is it?
curse? Like I've been doing. Do you think it would ease their pain at all if this is real?
I love experimentation, so you're welcome to try if you would like.
Look to Karis and Raya.
We also, well,
How big is it, by the way?
It's just a
Like a
little
visual
stone,
thing.
like pretty small,
Like this
Could-
big?
maybe like a fingertip size. Like it's really small.
So it's really little.
Yeah.
I don't want to do anything that could like backfire. Like, if it is actual people trapped in there. I don't know.
Do you think Moon Lady would know?
I was just about to say I'm gonna
Yeah, maybe.
I'm gonna try and connect to Elisha because she saved people that were caught, souls that were held. And he's
Yeah.
kind of thinking like the demon was taking souls. There's this throughout theme of keeping people from dying or using their souls or something. So
Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead and take a moment to pray, I guess.
I just try and connect to her and just. I don't know if you know anything here. Would I be doing harm if I try and do this remove curse here? Does this feel any different than the souls you saved in the forest? And I'll even grab the stone for a second to hear the voices and feel that while I'm praying and then let go.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a charisma check.
20. Can't do math. 22.
All right. So you
Oh,
kind
it's
of
the same, okay.
reach
Okay.
out to pray, you just get a sort of general sense of uncertainty back.
But not a sense of warning or like maybe this isn't a bad idea. It's
You
just
don't
an
get
unknown.
warning, just not sure. Sort of a sense that it seems different in a way, I guess. But
Yeah. All right. Renner
Did you get
feels
anything?
too much guilt anyway. I don't think this is anything Elisha's familiar with.
Okay. You could try it then, yeah. I mean, if she, I don't know.
I don't want to make things worse, but
Maybe it'll help. I guess, I don't know. Maybe it'll help, though.
I like hear the screaming and the same emotion of not wanting to sacrifice people and to save them. Kind of that same feeling that he had against the beacon and when they were getting rid of people. I'm going to use his third level to remove curse.
okay. Give me a spell casting ability check.
What's that? So just
Charisma?
modifier or spell attack?
Is that your charisma bonus, right?
Yeah. So just +4?
Yep.
Okay.
Plus proficiency.
Plus, okay, so it's a spell attack.
Yeah.
Then,
Yeah.
okay.
Use all of that. That's fine. Is that how that works typically, or do they not add the proficiency in?
I don't know.
It's like,
I don't remember.
if you do counterspell, it doesn't add proficiency. So yeah, don't add proficiency. Just charisma.
1T1. 17 +4.
All right. You hear those screams, pleads for help, voices of numerous origins screaming in your head. You begin to kind of try and push through with your spell. And you're immediately met with resistance. Like, this object is a steel fortress of containment. And you feel kind of the spell like bounce back into you. Nothing happens. There's nothing that happens to the stone. But you feel this kind of sense of, this is not effective against this.
Does it feel like if it's weakened or stronger, it could do something? Or that, like, maybe there's other protections there that would... Like, there's other ways to do it, and this isn't one of it. Like, does that make sense? Does he, like,
Give me an Arcana check.
like a different key for the lock or sort of thing? That's a +0, so 11.
Okay.
Not
Yeah.
as strong as ones.
No clue on this one.
Okay. I'll just
but-
explain what happened to Shaw and the rest.
You could always try again later, maybe. I don't know. Try it a few times and see if it works.
It felt pretty powerful, but
Yes, this is definitely something that is quite powerful.
I mean, if the compass was pointing there and they found this at the
Oh,
beacon...
wait, take out the compass. Take out the compass. Take out-
Compass.
All right, you bring out the
Sit on
compass,
it.
put it down. The needle sort of points still in the direction of the beacon, not towards this stone.
There's no, like, rotation or wiggle or anything. Sway.
Not really. No, not towards the stone. You don't get a sense of that.
Didn't Illuminance say that Zangul eats people,
How would this get here?
eats their souls? I don't know.
Do you think...
Yeah,
Just a thought.
Go ahead.
Do you think that's what Illumins is doing when he, like, consumes people? Is he eating their souls? Kind of same thing?
Maybe accidentally.
Putting their souls somewhere? If this... here's my thought, too. If this is actual, like, heavy spells to try and, like, keep this contained, then, yeah, the voices obviously are real then. It's, like, real people in there, I guess. Unless it's
Shaw,
just a illusion. I don't know. Maybe not.
based on your knowledge and what we found so far in our notes and everywhere, if there was a rune like we found over a containment like this, would that protect it enough? Or we'd have to take that rune out first?
I don't know. I'm not sure what. I haven't been able to analyze those runes that you've encountered. This is the concern I have, though. He flips through some notes he has. Pulls out a picture. Slides it across. It's a depiction of illuminance. And he points his finger to around his neck. There's a necklace made up of red stones that hang from it.
Oh.
I guess the artist there had to draw.
I didn't. Yeah, nice.
Looking back into our memories, because we talked to him, do we remember seeing anything missing? Like, we remember, like...
You can give me an
Something got
intelligence
knocked off
check.
during the fight.
Yeah. 30-20.
Nice.
7.
7.
So, right, you kind of think back
Mhm.
to standing on that rooftop post, like, the last column attack last night. And you remember seeing just, like, tattered bits of clothing, damage, and the necklace was hanging there with a few, it looked like some of the gems were missing.
Okay, I'll say that. Like, I do remember Illuminance's necklace and some of the gems were missing off of it. Do you
I
think these are
thought
the
we
souls
just
that have been
decided
purged?
Illuminance was nice. I'm so confused.
I never said that. I said I didn't even know if I trust him completely.
Whoa, I
He
said
didn't seem
that.
to know. But I mean, these could these be like bad souls that were judged? I don't know. I mean,
I don't know either.
we don't know exactly if they're, I don't know. Either way, it's troubling if he's keeping trapped. So it seems like these entities keep a lot of souls around. I don't know why, but
And if he was bad, or he was working with Zangul to do this, why wouldn't he just kill us?
I don't think he's working with Zangul.
I don't think so either.
They don't like each other.
So they're
And I don't
saying.
I mean, like we were just
But
talking with Roden, good or bad is not so much like black and white though. He may even think he's doing a good thing, but he's kind of has some really not good practices, I don't know.
Yeah, because
Weird.
he didn't seem like he was lying to us.
No, he didn't.
Like Illuminance. He didn't seem like he was trying to lie to us.
It also
Maybe
seems
where he
like he
comes
has a
from-
different sense of judgment, though, too.
I was gonna say where he comes from, maybe putting souls and gems is perfectly normal. I don't know, but either way.
Well, he needs power to get the aura. That's what Brother Hibbert said.
That's what
And
I've heard
to
as
do-
well. Yes.
Yeah, so and that's what Brother Hibbert with his little marquee thing, and all some of the other ones had. Like, that was so he wouldn't do this anymore? Or
So,
like
that has been a thought that these definitely could be the souls of individuals who he judged.
Mm-hmm.
He call him his brother.
Yeah. I wonder what would happen. I mean, obviously we're not doing it, but I wonder what would happen if we broke this somehow or had some sort of like spell to make it go away. If it release all the souls and their bodies were like taken,
I don't know what would happen with that.
Yeah.
well, and so he knew that we weren't bad.
Mm-hmm.
And we tried to do the brainwash thing, and he listened to me about Roden and knew he wasn't bad.
Again, I don't know. I think it could be too though that he may think that like these are souls that are
What's-
worthy of being tortured. I don't know.
What's bad to him?
That's my
I mean,
thing.
Roden's right. He did obliterate 3 rejects without breaking a sweat. And I would love
and-
to believe him thinking they volunteered, but doesn't feel
Also,
like that.
So
he did
I
obliterate.
just want to say, I am fine with having this type of discussion with you 3. But if anybody outside this room catches hint of your questioning of Illuminance, I don't know what would happen to you.
I mean, I think no matter what, Zangul is the bad thing here.
Yeah.
So, like, maybe we deal with Zangul first before we figure out this other thing or freak out about it.
Yeah, just questions, that's all.
Oh, I
Stuff doesn't
know.
make
I'm
it
just
go away.
saying, like what Mr. Shaw said, like, not telling everyone about it.
Well, no, certainly not. I think until we even know. Again, these could be.
Might be a question for Brother Hibbert or Curtis,
Yeah.
too, if they know anything about the gem.
They heard anything about it.
I guess, but what if, like, I don't like thinking this way, but it feels like we kind of have to. But, like, what if Illuminance isn't bad and all the people in there are bad and it, like, all is, like, sort of okay? Like, does that make it okay to do
No.
that?
Then they should
Again,
be
I
laid
don't.
at rest, and it's not okay to torture a soul like that, whether they deserve it or not.
Even if someone, like, call him?
I was gonna say I don't know if, like. Also, some things like with Zangul being able to like take souls and stuff like that, I do wonder about. I don't know, and like all the demons and stuff. It's like trapping souls may be like a less permanent solution than just kill. I don't know. I'm not sure either. I haven't got through my thoughts, I guess, fully on that. But yeah, it could be
Does he
like
know
a
he's
holding
doing it?
place.
That's what I'm wondering.
Because we asked him where people go when they die, and he said to that. Wait, what did he say? He said somewhere.
To the
A
world,
Hetia place.
something like that.
There's another world.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But he didn't know about the runes, Mr. Shaw. Like, he doesn't know about a lot of things.
Unless he doesn't remember. I mean, if it affected all of us, it could be
Well-
strong enough to even affect him.
Well, Ren did try to do the thingy.
Smaller
Sure.
one, at least. Yeah.
Yeah. And he didn't have any change.
Absolutely. I just wanted to keep you all informed, as I trust you 3,
Thank you.
and I want to work with you on this. Just like you've worked with me and helped me, as I want to help you, Karis, with your mother, and continue
Thanks.
to help with the situation with the mind control, and I just want to keep working with you all on this and working to uncover the truth behind all of this. 'Cause it seems like there's a lot of depth here,
Yeah.
And gray areas.
it's concerning me.
Agreed.
Wondering if both sides have a reason to be right.
I think
would happen
someone
if
should
they-
just be really bad and someone should just be really good, and then we know.
That would be easier, certainly, but unfortunately. Also, Mr. Shaw, what would happen if you get caught with something like this? Is this good for you to keep in your spire?
My office is protected, hopefully, from that
What
sort of
did,
thing.
like, with what? With a guard?
I have a spell that I've cast within my office to hopefully prevent people from being able to detect my items in there.
Okay.
What? That's cool.
Uh,
Super useful.
Yeah.
So I can hold on to this and make sure that it stays in good hands. But again, I think for now it'd be smart to just continue on as everything is normal. And
Yeah.
to not rock the boat at this point in any way. You can have your questions about Illuminance, Zangul, whoever. But publicly,
Yeah.
we should definitely keep things.
Should we tell them that Roden's back?
That's what I was wondering, Mr. Shaw. Like, and Roden was kind of
Yeah.
worried, and he's real confused right now.
I don't know at this point. I mean, what if your friend ends up in a gem like this?
I thought too.
Would they?
Well, if he ends up there, then I deserve to end up there as well.
But the Illuminance told Wanda that she has to help us. So if we're like, we need him to hang out with us, do you think that would work?
I don't know.
Do you think if he comes in, people will recognize him?
I'm sure there'll be some who would recognize him if he played a prominent role in any of this.
We fought on the rooftop alongside Colin. People watched.
Yeah.
He looked really creepy though. If I make him not look creepy, do you think that would help?
Perhaps.
Like I make him not wear his hood anymore and get him a different jacket. I can dig through the garbage later tonight to find a new one maybe, and then cut his hair maybe. Do you think that would help?
Possibly.
You know, we took like 3 bags of sweatshirts. I don't think you need to go through the garbage anymore. Just by the way.
Fun.
We'll talk about that later.
I have a magic to clean it now, Ren.
Oh, looking at his stuff.
All this to say, we should just be careful. We are beginning to tread into questions that, as you probably have heard, could get us disappeared. Where,
Dangerous.
as the story goes, all the original inhabitants of this world gone. Not a trace of them. There are corpses in the ground, as we've seen from before, but there were no corpses in the city when people arrived.
That was my thought too. Is Illumins did say he had to wipe out or he basically said that he, made a space for everyone and to make sure that the demons didn't come. What if instead of killing them all, he just put them somewhere, which isn't great, but he might have thought it was a better solution than killing everyone. I don't know.
He did say they would probably be dead already because there were so many demons.
So of course, I do not want that to happen to all of you, either.
Do you really? I don't know why they'd say, hey, you guys are our friends now, and then if we ask a question, they would be like, just kidding, we're gonna kill you.
Few thoughts though. I mean, it's much easier to have people fighting for you or helping you or whatever when they believe in the cause that you're either pretending or do have. And it's obviously better to cooperate and, whatever than for them to be suspicious, especially if they may think that we're onto something. But also, again, they could genuinely believe that they want to be our friends, that we want to help and all that. But if we get too close to something they don't like, then it could be dangerous. So, again, it's not black and white. Like, they may not have a large evil plan, but they could just be like, if we question too much, they may not like it.
Well, that brings up a good point.
That's so confusing, you guys.
People are really confused. Motives are
This
pretty confusing.
whole situation is very confusing to me as well.
Sorry, guys, I didn't miss anything, right? I drank too much water on the ride back.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, so what do we do? What are you worried about? Why are you worried about it? Do you think we're really gonna wait?
I think it's fine.
Looks like
I
her
think it's
brain
fine.
got overloaded.
I think that obviously Voluminance has been, he's been wearing this necklace for as long as we've known him, meaning this has been happening for a while, so we aren't necessarily in a rush to figure it out. We could just kind of keep an ear out for any sort of anything about like containment magic or maybe how to break it or something like that.
I think Shaw's just worried if anyone knows we have this and are thinking to be against Illuminance. It could be very bad for any of us.
That's why we don't talk about
I think
it.
Wait.
as long as you are perceived to be in compliance to everything with the beacon, you should be fine.
That was my thought.
Oh, so it's not. Okay, so it's not. Wait, okay. So it'd be like if we were like, maybe you're evil, then it would be bad.
No, we don't say that. Or that's not outside of.
Not recommend doing that.
Yeah.
No different than we worked for Mr. Stokes, right? When we started questioning him, it was dangerous to make him a war plant.
I don't want to think he's bad though, like, cause he did so much.
He may not be. He may not be. I am just bringing this up because it has been brought to light to me. I want to pass it along to you, so we all can work together on this.
I mean, it could be something that he wasn't aware about that was already here. I mean, he didn't know Stokes was here, so we don't know what Stokes set up.
Yeah, there's a lot of things he didn't know.
I mean, there's a chance that when he came, things were already set up and he doesn't realize what's happening.
Oh my gosh, what if we're actually in a giant gem and that's why it's cracking? The sky is cracking. What if we're in a gem? What if we're in one of these stones and the sky's cracking every time? I don't know. Now I'm getting into theories.
All right.
Probably not. But I don't know. But what if it has to do with the runes and the sky cracking? What if one of these gems is like actually like cracks open? I don't know.
What if we are?
It's too long of a day. It's too long a day to go here.
Well, he'll go and grab the box and hold on to it.
Probably not.
I'm sorry if this has caused a panic with you. I just wanted you to be informed. And
what a magical mayhem could happen if that was true. I mean,
wow.
But
I'm not panicking. My mind was just like it when it exploded.
Yes.
I don't think we're in a, but I also do. I think like a lot of the magic might be similar to this with like some of the rune stuff and like curses and everything. So maybe the more we learn about that, the more we'll learn about this. Who knows?
Perhaps. So I will leave you with that. I'll return this to my office for safekeeping, and
please be careful.
All of you be careful as well. Help Roden rest up, recover from any effects that he may be facing. If you want to bring him by, you're welcome to. I'm going to continue to work on getting power restored. Did you have a question, Karis?
I have a few. I don't know how many. We'll see what happens.
Right.
Number one, how's the power stuff going?
Like I said, there was a lot of damage, but we're hoping to get parts out there quickly and restore it.
Okay. Number two, if Roden feels like it might be a bad idea to stay at the Iron Fist, can he stay at Spire, or is that a bad thing?
Of course, he can stay at Spire.
Okay. Number 3. Since the city kind of likes us, can we go over to your house now?
I did say you could come over.
Yeah.
He's like, oh man, back in the corner.
He's like, crap, I did promise this.
He's like, ah, I did, didn't I?
Why don't we plan for that once power is restored?
Yeah?
Or perhaps we could use it as an opportunity to plan to rescue your mother, Karis.
Yeah.
That
we could.
time you come over. Whenever you are ready for that, after the power is restored, we can take care of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Okay.
Agreeable?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. I wouldn't want you to see my house without electricity.
Is it cooler with electricity?
I mean, it's cooler without the electricity because it's cold outside.
I get it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I will again leave you. Rest up. It's clearly been a long day for you. And I'll see you when you're ready to come by.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sounds good.
Have a great evening, you three. You'll
Thanks.
turn to leave, walk out the door, and
Right.
drive off.
Wait, I'm sorry. Did you
Lock the
divine
door.
sense the gem, Ren, and you didn't get anything, or
I
no?
got nothing.
Nothing. Weird. Okay.
Well, I think this only works on creatures anyway.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
But you three are kind of left sitting there after this talk.
Stewing.
We can find out if you guys want to have a big conversation or just go to bed, whatever you guys want to do next time as we continue
Okay.
with the story.
Na, na,
So.
na, na.
Good job, everybody. You got Roden back into the city.
We got him back.
He's resting up. You guys are wrestling with some
Good.
thoughts about what's going on in the world again. And what
back to being
what your
just as
role-
confused as we normally are.
your role will be
Really?
going forward. So we'll see. As we continue our story next week, we'll be back 2 PM CST for more of this. So hopefully you can join us for that. And we would love to have you as well. Once again, reminder, if you have not joined our Discord already, go ahead and join our Discord. Come hang out and give us a follow or subscribe on YouTube if you're there. Feel free to take the free option, though. Save some money. In this economy? Yeah. So, we're going to sign off, and we're going to go raid after that. So, see y'all later, everybody. Goodbye.